Holy shit, what a load of BS.
Damn, my hair's all fucked up. Hold on. It's no better. It's no better at all.
It's a little bit. It is a little better, but the issue's still going to keep happening.
It's fine, dude. I mean, I just conditioned it, so it's just kind of unruly right now. You know, It is what it is. But
I know I haven't even washed my hair today. That's why it's all fucking all pressed down hella nicely and shit.
I don't think you're supposed to. I don't think you're supposed to wash your fucking.
It all depends. Sometimes I have to just because of shit from work.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Like, I can't like go to bed with like cast iron dust or like sometimes I'll just crawl in our houses and shit, and then the next day I have
spiders, dude. Spider webs spiders. Fuck that,
dude. I hate like when it's hella dark out underneath the house and shit. No, like you just stick your fucking head in anywhere underneath the house and you just get a fucking mouthful of spider webs, dude.
Dude, yeah.
You start panicking. Start fucking panicking like crazy.
It's the fucking worst, dude. When I used to actually clean the pools, I would start at like 5 a.m. I would start super early before the sun was up. And you can't see the spider webs there. And I don't know if you guys know this, but not a lot of people go down their side yards on a regular basis. So I would just be walking through big ass fruit spiders and their webs, and they'd just be all over me all day, dude. I'd have no idea.
I would have quit.
Dumb as shit. I hate it. Dude, I can't say how many times I'd be like throwing my net out and then I go to like reach back to grab the back of the pole and I just feel something fuzzy and I turn around, it's just a fat ass fucking Mexican spider or some shit, dude. I'm like, what the shit?
Not the Mexican one too. Dude, it's like,
I'd be fucking throwing my pole into the pool, dude. Like, fuck this.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's good, bro? Welcome.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. How you doing?
Doing good,
fucking
dude.
Good podcast about to be in the can.
Fucking A, dude. A happy Halloween special. This is
happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. This should be releasing on Halloween, which is really, really fucking cool. And little backstory. We didn't necessarily plan on having a Halloween podcast, but we actually had a couple requests because people are liking this apparently. So that's fucking cool. And
yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude. We're all about fucking pleasing the boys, pleasing the fellas.
I don't know about that.
What do you mean? No, we're fucking all about fucking pleasing our fans, dude. We want you to be pleased. We want you to go home feeling satisfied, all right? So here we are.
Satisfactory.
Stepping up and showing out, dude. BS podcast, Halloween special, going down.
Dude.
Right now. Shit's getting spooky. It's getting
I should have wore
weird.
a fucking costume. I had a clown costume I could have fucking put on.
Dude, I had a Deadpool mask I gotta put on, but it's somewhere in my closet underneath a bunch of clean clothes that I'm not gonna look through right now.
Is there any way you can change? We need to take our, the photo that we have for the
thumbnail. Yeah, the thumbnail.
Yeah, the thumbnail. Yes, we need to try to like fucking Photoshop fucking us with some fucking dumbass costumes or some shit.
Yeah, I could do that, dude. I'll fucking do that, and then I'll put Oscar in the background with like a on girl.
Dude, when you start doing like, I mean, for this month, for Halloween related, we'll do some Halloween Oscar Easter egg. But every fucking month in your thumbnails, you need to have like Oscar in the background somewhere as a little Easter egg,
Dude, eventually I'll start dressing him up as the Vaporeon.
Yeah, make it where like people are gonna want to keep looking at your thumbnails to try to figure out like where the fucking Easter egg is and shit. Where's Waldo? Where's Oscar?
It's gonna be sick as fuck, bro. I'm gonna love that. That's actually a really good idea. I'm gonna do that now. So be on the lookout, everybody. It's already in full effect now. I've already made my mind. It's a new channel decision.
That's how shit happens around here.
Fucking A, dude. Fucking A. Yeah, dude. So I just threw down like we kind of just decided to randomly do this. We didn't really plan this out or anything like that. So I mean, I wrote down a few topics. I kind of wanted to start shooting the shit first and foremost about some personal horror stories, dude. Since it's Halloween time, I like to focus the episode more around like the spooky season and all that kind of shit, dude. So let's shoot it off, dude. The ghosts and spooky shit. Hi, kitty. Ghosts, black cats, spooky shit, witchcraft, any of that stuff. What kind of weird paranormal shit have you experienced so far, bro?
I mean, not really too much. I mean, I am a big denier,
Okay, I am too.
but
I am too, dude.
there has been fucking many times where I lived in my fucking uncle's house in Pacifica for like 6 years, and everyone always swore up and down that they're like heard shit or whatever, and shit would happen in the house, and I was always like, "You're fucking high as shit."
Yeah.
That's fucking. There's obviously draft. I'll just use science based fucking logic and shit to try to disprove everything that they're talking about.
Uh-huh.
And there were a fucking couple of times though, dude, that were you just get the feeling that like someone's fucking right behind you or someone's like right over your fucking shoulder, and that feeling like wouldn't go away. And it happened fucking twice.
Oh
Didn't see
shit.
anything or really like, but it just did. I felt like there was something right fucking there.
Where what was
And
the situation? Were you like walking down the street? Were you sleeping in your bed and you
no,
experienced
one of
this
them time
shit?
it was getting up out of the room like 2 o'clock in the morning, using the restroom and shit.
Oh shit, dude, that's
Yeah, yeah,
scary
yeah.
as fuck, bro.
But I literally I didn't get that feeling until like I got into the hallway, and I was like, "Whoa, what the fuck?"
You turn around, you
Yeah, I
start
was like,
swinging, dude.
dude, it just felt weird. It was just my anxiety going off like a motherfucker, but there was no reason for my anxiety like that to be going off at 2 in the morning when I'm just waking up to take a piss.
It was a spider sense, dude. That's why.
Yeah, dude, yeah. And then similar situation, I was like watching like house sitting one day, so I was there all by myself, and I like used to go downstairs into the basement to go smoke weed and shit.
Yeah.
And I was down there, and I had the bathroom light on and shit, but I had all the other lights off and shit. So there were dark corners of the room, but
Some
where I was at
spooky
was super.
ambiance, dude.
Yeah, dude. And I just fucking just kept feeling like someone was watching me from one of those fucking corners. But also, I was also smoking a shit ton of weed. Probably
Dude,
got paranoia.
that'll do it. That'll fucking do it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I've been getting way too fucking stupid stoned in my room. Dark ass room, dude. And I'll like look over in the corner. I'll be like laying down on my bed and I'll like look over in the corner and I'll just see like a
An
pile of
actual
clothes.
ghost.
My brain will immediately be like, dude, there's something in my fucking room staring at me right now, dude. Why? I don't know, but it is. It's fucking there. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
They call that sleep paralysis, but I can't call that sleep paralysis because I'm not like frozen. I'm not paralyzed. I can get up and go
That's not
check.
sleep
It's
paralysis.
fine.
Yeah.
You know?
Because I've had that plenty times. When I was younger, I used to always trip off of it would just be like a book and like my fucking remote controller for my
Yeah, yeah.
PlayStation, and just the shadow or the silhouette of that. I would be like, "What the fuck is that?"
Get your heart fucking pounding. You're like, what could that be?
Or you have to kick it real quick to make sure it's like some balled up fucking underwear and a controller.
Yeah, dude. And like the whole time it looks like you're like, dude, is that a fucking face in my floor right now? And you're like,
Yeah, dude.
why would a face be in my fucking floor right now, dude?
Yeah,
Let's think about that. What's a face in my floor gonna do, bro?
yeah, dude. It's fucking weird. I mean, you definitely, especially. I couldn't imagine if you're a believer. Like I'm a non-believer. My brain plays tricks on me to where I'm like, this shit's spooky as fuck, dude.
Right.
And if you're a believer, and then yeah, just your brain doing that, dude. Holy fucking shit.
Dude, yeah, like because in my situations, I always go, dude, I gotta be tripping, because
Hmm.
I'm a non-believer, so I can't imagine being in that scenario, going, oh no, this is actually happening, this is real, I have to fucking prepare to fight an entity right now. Like, I couldn't imagine, bro. Fuck that, dude.
Uh,
That takes some balls, bro. That takes literally delusional balls, bro.
I know. I wish I can ask like someone. I'm like, how would one square up with a ghost if had to?
Mm. You know what? I might have just the fella for that.
Hmm.
What are you doing, bro? Why are you always sleeping, dude? You're on the podcast right now, by the way.
It's time.
It's about that time, baby. This motherfucker didn't download Zoom, dude. Well, dude, you're gonna have to make an account, set up two-step verification. It's gonna take you a few minutes. Do
Because you're
you
Mexican, it might be 3-step verification.
It's all good. And yeah, because Adam and I can keep the show rolling until you jump in.
You're gonna either jump in or get jumped, dude. So figure it out.
there's an option. Like, I like the second option.
He wants to get jumped in, dude.
All right, dude. We'll fuck you up next time we see you, dude. No problem.
You previously signed up for Zoom. Okay, then I guess I have Zoom already. I don't know why.
I mean, in this climate, dude, in this daily
Try this
age,
one,
you
yeah.
better have fucking signed up for Zoom at some fucking point.
Yeah, dude. If you didn't sign up for Zoom in the year 2020 to 2022, you literally were probably unemployed during COVID. That's like how we.
Yeah, actually, fuck yeah.
That's
I
how
can
we could
assume
tell.
what you're doing, is nothing,
It's not. It was fucking buying Hellcats with fucking government money, dude.
God damn, that was a good time though, dude. That was a good time.
Dude, couple of stimmy checks, dude. Nice little Hellcat, some fucking fist fights at Popeyes. Oh man, good times,
Take me
bro.
back to 20, dude. Take me back to 20.
Fish fries.
Take me some fucking back, dude. What's good? Welcome to the
Ooh,
podcast. Dynasty
we really-
Grinch's
What up?
first fucking
wouldn't-
appearance.
I shouldn't be here.
Welcome.
Hey, neither of us should, dude.
How was your day, bro?
It was chill. I woke up hella early for no fucking reason.
Dude, his hair's banging, dude. Look at that shit.
I know, dude.
The
Oh.
fuck?
Cut that shit off and let me wear it as a wig, bro. Donate that shit to me.
For real, bro. That's just looking naturally wavier than mine.
I would, but my mother has dibs on it.
So we were just talking about how going back to the Halloween stuff, we were just talking about how before we get into it, we'll take the snappers, but just to catch you up. We were just talking about how in some paranormal instances that we've experienced, since we're non-believers, we're constantly telling ourselves like, okay, this shit isn't happening. This shit isn't happening. It's in my head. I'm making this up, obviously, but then you still get that feeling of like, oh, there's something there. There's something scary. There's somebody watching me or some shit. And how we just couldn't fathom the idea of like the believers going, okay, yeah, there's for sure an entity in my room right now that I have to deal with. Like this is for sure happening. Like what kind of crazy delusional shit is that, bro? What are you going to do to deal with it? That's nuts, bro. What are you going to do?
Usually ignore it. But
Yeah.
one thing
Look
that,
away. Roll,
That's what I do with
roll
most of my
over.
problems.
Roll over. Just
the
let
one
it do
thing
what
that
it
I was
wants.
that I was told by my brother, who was told by my mom, who was told by grandparents and whatnot,
Mhm.
which apparently happened, and this is something that I'll tell you guys about right now. Oh, I can actually show it. Okay, cool.
Blur that out, please. No.
Not on my Christian
Yeah, I don't
Minecraft
know.
server.
Not on this, dude. Not on this pod. No.
No, dude, this
Smoke,
is
please.
yeah,
Actually,
the podcast is where we're allowed to have less of a filter than what we have on gaming streams.
oh yeah, it's Bose right here now.
Izzy!
What's up?
What's up? Happy Halloween, because this is gonna drop on Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah, sorry,
Alright.
go on.
My apologies, did not mean to interrupt, dude. At least we gave everybody
Oh,
time to snap up. Izzy, you gotta snap up. All right, it's only right.
Yeah, I'm spoken.
Good. All right, Grinch, back to you, brother. My apologies. How
You're
to
good.
fight a demon.
Well, you don't really fight them, and that's. I'm glad you said that word. I was told that you can cuss ghosts out, and they will leave, but it has to be a ghost, and if it's not a ghost, then you're just gonna piss it off.
Uh-huh.
Talking about Sage and a ghost.
No,
No.
like just cussing it out.
You
Like
fucking
actually,
punk a
like
ghost, dude.
yeah, like running out there and be like, "Hey, fuck you, da da da, this and that, all this
Well,
bullshit."
what the fuck you think this
And-
is, bitch? What's up?
Yeah,
Like that.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it either makes them kind of go away for a little bit, it makes them go away forever, or some shit's about to go down and you don't have a ghost, you have something way worse. The reason that I know about this was so I was born here in the US, right?
Liar.
Damn
But
right.
when I was I want to say I was like 3, but we also only lived there for less than a year. We moved
Where?
back to Mexico.
Oh fuck.
Got him.
So we moved back to Mexico, and then while we were
fucking got him,
there,
dude. Sorry.
get 'em.
Go ahead.
we got. But there was this table that was outside in my grandma's like backyard,
Uh,
and I would go under there. I was like 3 years old, and I would talk to somebody, and like they just, the first few times were like, "What? Like, he's just a kid. Fuck, he's a baby with no other, children his age around here. He's just having fun, doing his own thing, using his imagination." And then they asked me who I was talking to, and I said, Mika, and they were like, "Well, that's fucking weird." And my mom was like, "Why is that weird?" And my grandpa was like, "Because some dude named Ramonica just died here in this town, like this very small town. Like that guy just died. And that was before you guys got here. He doesn't know who the fuck that is. Why is he name dropping people? You know?"
yeah,
So
who
my
the
grandma
fuck does
went,
this guy know, dude?
right?
You
Pretty
little
much.
3-year-old, bro.
So I guess when my grandma
Wait, pause.
heard,
Pause. Dude, imagine being 3 years old and getting asked, who do you know here, bro? All right, continue. My bad. I just had to get that out.
but when you cuss them out or whatever, they leave. So I guess my grandma went out to the backyard after like she heard like the whole thing, and she just like my grandma doesn't even cuss, but she just went out there and cussed it out. Never had that issue again, right? And then like we moved back to San Francisco, like less than a fucking year of being there. So
Smart.
there's that. But also when we were living
Good
in
It's good
Manteca,
timing as smart. All right. Your family, they thought it through. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
we're
You smart parent.
so when we were living in Manteca, pretty much every house that I've ever lived in has been haunted until we moved out of Manteca. So that was, like I've seen a lot of weird shit throughout my whole life. But when we moved to Manteca, my mom said that she felt some weird shit like under her blanket while she was like sleeping. And then she said later on that somewhere in her room she saw like a face, but it was like a dude.
Hey,
And then I guess my brother, like nobody was home, and my brother was the only one that was there. So I guess he cut his finger or something, and my mom kept like the band-aids in her bathroom. So he went in there, he fucking, opens the drawer, grabs the band-aid, looks back up, and like the mirror's right there. It's like the whole like vanity. And he saw a face. So he was like, "All right, yeah, that's fucking weird." And he remembered what my grandparents said, and he just started talking hell shit.
Smart.
Starts talking hella shit, and instead of being left alone, I guess like all the fucking drawers and the doors on the cabinets and everything that was in the room that could open just fucking like opened and slammed shut. And he was like, "Oh, that's fucking weird."
That was a whole ass poltergeist. That's why that's
Yeah.
weird, dude. That's
I hate when
fucking
that happens.
So he
Indian
fucking
burial ground shit, dog.
So annoying.
I know. I
So
hate
he-
that.
he says that he goes downstairs, right? And he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna leave." Like he was probably like 16, 17 at the time. Only had a bike, didn't have a car, obviously. His girlfriend lived in Lathrop. So he was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna go
I'm
grab
getting the
my
fuck
bike
out of
and
here,
just
dude.
I'm gonna mob out to Lathrop." So I guess as he's going downstairs, he saw like an old lady too or some shit.
Oh, that whore.
And he was
Old
just
bitch.
like, "Yeah, fuck that." So I guess he
Fuck
left
that
the
bitch.
lights on
Yeah.
and
Hateful
didn't lock
bitch.
the doors, but he left.
Mhm.
So he gets to his girlfriend's house or whatever, and he called my parents and he was like, "Yeah, this and this just happened. I left. I did not lock any of the doors. I didn't turn off any of the lights. Like everything is still on." So we get home and all the lights are off and all the doors are locked. And I was like, "All right,
That's such a
that's
no.
fucking."
Actually, that's such a cop out, dude. You telling me if I was born Mexican, I could just be like, "Hey, mom, dad, I'm so sorry. I saw a ghost, and that's why my chores aren't done." Bro, that's
No,
sick
dude,
as fuck.
chores had to be done, dude. In my house, I can get my ass beat.
It's a ghost or not, dude. You're fucked.
Yeah, you got to. See, the thing, he had done his chores the day before, so He was 5. No,
He
but
said, "Hey, a ghost is the reason why I made this mistake. It's not my fault." Like that's a good cop out, bro. That's sick as fuck.
I'm not even
that
asking for forgiveness because I didn't do
right.
shit.
Yeah, it wasn't my fault. It was a thing.
But that house was fucking weird. I remember one time we uh we had our cousin come over and they fucking like my parents and my uncles and like the adults basically they went somewhere and then they took the kids. But I was the only one that was like I was like probably like 11. So they're like, yeah, you could stay with them. That's fine. So they were gonna be gone for like a good while. And my brother was like, hey, let's go to the 76 because we didn't live too far. We lived right there by where the Costco is now in Manteca. So we were just gonna walk down that one fucking street that like
Airport,
it's
yeah.
like this not airport, but like it's the side of like Sierra
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Hitchback.
Winters.
Winters. So we were gonna just walk down that way and fucking go.
No, my
But
shit.
as we were leaving, we noticed that somebody was looking at us like like peeking through the actual like blinds of the fucking upstairs window from my brother's room. Like they were like,
What the
and then
fuck?
we looked up, and then they fucking let go, and they were like, "What the fuck? Like,
Go whip that
there's
ass.
nobody
Yeah,
in the house. Like,
yeah.
we were the fucking people that were in the house, and we're not in the house no more. So what the fuck?"
There's a gremlin upstairs. Oh shit.
That house was fucking weird. I remember one time my brother, being a little brother, I used to get beat up a lot for no reason
Uh-huh.
because they
Hmm.
thought it would like teach me how to fucking fight or whatever.
And
So
of
they would
course
just
it'd
Whatever
be
beat
they
me up.
does,
funny. It's
yeah.
funny too.
Yeah, and then
There's a lot of things.
right, and then as a little brother, you're like, I'm gonna get beat up anyway. I might as well just start fucking with him.
Right.
So I was
Hmm.
fucking with my brother. I was doing something. I forgot what the fuck it was, but I was very purposefully trying to piss him off, and I did. I succeeded. I succeeded in pissing him off, and he started trying to beat me up, and I ran. Right, like I booked it. I go up the stairs, and he's like right behind me, and I closed the bathroom door and I locked it. Right, and he's like, open the door, and I'm like, fuck no, you're gonna beat me up. And I was like, all right, well, I'm already in the bathroom. I might as well take a piss. So I go to take a piss, and um, the toilet fucking like the seat was up or whatever, which is not normal. So I kind of like I let it back down, but I kind of just I didn't like softly put it down. Like I just kind of slapped it, and it just boom, fell back down. And as the toilet seat hit the toilet and made that slap noise, we heard a fucking scream, like like a woman like desperately fucking scream coming from my parents' room. Well, my parents
Ooh.
weren't even home, and I was like, oh. Fuck that. Like, I'm more of afraid of that than I am of my brother. So I fucking opened the door and he was standing there like, we
Get
should
in here.
probably
Get,
go
get
outside.
in here.
Yeah, he's like, let's go outside. Fucking my brother was very religious. I'm not, but he was. And my mom had like those candles that they have like the like Virgin Mary and like
Yeah, Virgin
saints and
Mary
all
all
of
at the
them
same
on them.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a
So my
couple of
brother
those in
was
my
like, yeah,
drawer.
let's
No, no, say
yeah. He
yes.
was like, let's light some of those, leave them inside, and then let's go in the backyard. And those candles, if you light a full size candle, that shit lasts like a day or
Yeah, a
two.
long
They
fucking
they
time.
take hella fucking long to burn. So we lit them. They were brand new. We go outside, and then my parents get home, and they're like, "Where the fuck are these guys at?" They open the back door, and they see us back there, and they're like, "What the fuck?" And we told them what happened. We go inside, and those candles were blown out. And I was like, "All
That's
right."
a good sign, dude. I don't know if you ever seen a movie, but no, that's creepy as shit, dude.
Uh,
Uh,
Mhm.
I do have one experience. I have one experience that is notable. That is still the only time that I really don't have an explanation for it, other than that maybe I was extremely realistically dreaming, like severely realistically dreaming. But that's the only explanation I have for it. Again, I'm not a believer, so I just shrugged it off as dude, I must have been a fucking crazy dream. Um, motherfucking I was 16. My oldest brother passed away when I was 14, and I fucking well, obviously that shit carries for years, and so even being 16, still quite wasn't quite over it or anything like that, and
Right.
fucking what's it called? I was running two-a-days at that time, which means I had to be at high school early for morning football practice, and that was like every week on Wednesdays. But this wasn't a Wednesday; it was like a Friday or some shit like that. And somebody with a deep ass voice comes in my room. Sun's still down because I always wake up before the sun came up to get ready to go to school since we started so early. And fucking so usually my dad would come in on a regular day. My dad would come in. He'd be like, "Hey, Storm, you awake? It's time to get up." Whatever the case may be or anything like that. Turn on my light if he had to. And somebody with a deep ass voice came in. It sounded like my oldest brother, Brandon. Like, because he had extremely, like, a very distinct, deep ass voice. Deepest fucking voice ever. Is retarded. Um, Similar to Josh's voice,
Mhm.
how his is hella deep, but his was like early on hella deep like that. Um, and so fucking somebody with a deep ass voice that sounded like Brandon came in. He's like, "Hey, time to wake up." Fucking flicked on my light, and I was like, "Okay." Or he didn't flick on my light, and that's what was the strange thing. I was like, my dad would usually flick on my light to wake me up. All right, whatever, dude. So I fucking roll over, flick on my light. I wake up. I'm like, damn, that was weird. Dad sounded like Brandon there, and fucking get up a little bit, yawn, shake it off, and I open up the door, and Josh is standing in the hallway. He's dressed in his full work uniform, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's like, what are you doing, dude? He's like, I just got home from work. And I was like, why'd you? I was like, he's like, what are you doing? And I was like, I got to get up and get ready for fucking school. He's like, dude, it's like 2:33 in the morning right now. Like, you don't have to be up yet. And I was like, well, why the fuck did you wake me up? He's like, I didn't, dude. Like, I swear to God, I didn't even touch your fucking door. Like, I didn't even touch your doorknob, bro. And fucking, he was like, I just got home I was like, well, then why the fuck did dad wake me up? And he was like, dad's dead ass asleep right now, bro. I literally just went in and checked on him. Like, I just got home, walked in, checked and saw mom and dad were asleep. So I started walking down the hall and you just came out of your room. And that's the only time that it was like super inexplicable. And I was because something opened up and closed my door and everything, dude. Like,
Mhm.
woke me the fuck up, said something. And I was like, okay,
Okay.
that had to be a dream. It had to be, right? Like, I don't know what else would it fucking
Maybe
be.
not.
But like it was extremely realistic to the point where I physically got up out of my bed and started getting ready and walking down the hall at a completely different time on a day that I didn't have to be up that early. But that's how realistic it was. I was like, what the fuck? This is hella weird, bro. But that's really
Yeah.
the only thing that I could really account for other than being a scared little pussy and laying in my room without any lights and seeing figures in the dark and going,
Yeah, but we all do that.
At the house that we lived in Antigua before we moved out,
uh-huh.
I used to see some fucking like a tall ass like fucking like a lanky fucking storm shaped figure, but like tall as shit. Like when we first moved in, like I had my room was upstairs. Well, all the rooms were upstairs, but mine was facing the street. It was the only one that was facing the fucking street. It had a window, and like if the window was right here, then I had a cabinet that was like lined up like perfectly against it, and you couldn't like there was no space between the cabinet and the wall, basically. So I walk into my room and I see this tall, fucking lanky black figure.
That was
Looked like
definitely
it was
me.
staring out the fucking out the window.
Was it? How old
And
were you?
um I wanna say so I think we moved into that house probably like my junior year, like midway through my junior year. So I was like 17.
Okay, it was definitely me then. I was stalking you at the time.
But I see this tall fucking like lanky black figure just staring at out my window. And like in the movies when they show like creepy paranormal stuff, they'll show something, it'll move hella fast, but it like blurs as it moves.
Yeah.
Basically what it did, like it was staring out the window I opened the door, it fucking looked at me, turned back around, and then like walked into the fucking into the cabinet basically.
Oh,
And I was like, oh, that's fucking yeah. I don't know if I like that.
I don't like that
And at the time, my brother was not doing too well, and he would spend a lot of his days sleeping. And there was a little storage room in my closet, but my parents basically had decided like, hey, this fool Hector doesn't like he sleeps all day. This is a storage room with no windows. Like just yeah, why like just make that his room.
Mhm.
So the thing about that room was that it was in my room inside of my closet. So this motherfucker on drugs, would get up like 50 times a night to go to the bathroom,
Uh-huh.
and he would leave the fucking the sliding closet door open. And I would always see that tall ass lanky figure just inside of the fucking closet. And one day I was like, you know what? Because like for the longest time I was just like, whatever, it's there. Like I'm just gonna like whatever. And one day I was like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna close the door. I think I'm gonna fucking close the door, and I'm gonna tell this motherfucker every time you come in and out, close that fucking door. I don't want to see that fucking door open when you're getting fucking high and shit. I'm gonna
Yeah.
close the door. Like obviously, I'm not seeing him getting high. He's going to the bathroom, but I want him to close the closet door because of the figure that I'm seeing. So the door starts being closed, and damn near immediately when that door starts getting closed, I start seeing that same fucking figure, but it's no longer standing inside the closet.
It's
This
standing inside of
motherfucker
you.
is no, this motherfucker's like Spider-Man fucking clung to the corner of the fucking like right there,
Storm.
like the straight fucking corner of the ceiling right there, and he's just fucking. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep that fucking closet door open because that's even creepier.
Yeah, dude. Crazy shit, bro. Crazy shit. But yeah, I think we're gonna have to move on to the next guest, dude. We're running out of time. Hell yeah, man. Hey, dude, thank you guys. Dude, thank you so much for fucking jumping on,
Thank
man.
you. Thank you.
Everybody, shout out to Dynasty Grinch. Go follow his channel. You can see it on my channel on YouTube. It's literally right there. One of the first two of them right there. One of the best fucking guys I know. Collaborate with him all the time. Go check out his shit, bro. Thank you again for joining, man. I really appreciate you, man.
Peace out.
Peace,
Cheers.
bro. Happy
Cheers.
Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Cheers. That's good, dude. Hey, that's fantastic. That was a fantastic interview right there. I didn't mean to cut it short or anything like that, but I'm sure I don't want to keep. I know Kelsey will be fine, but I want to make sure that Dad can fucking join in.
Yeah, and say fucking later we wait for him. The better the interview might be.
No, I'm texting right now. I said ready for you, Poppy. But yeah, dude. Going from that stuff just to transition naturally, real quick, guys. There's a lot of stuff that we see, a lot of stuff that we think, a lot of stuff that we feel that can actually be traced back historically from our ancestors having to run away from gigantic monster-like creatures. That's kind of ideally where science explains those fears and those feelings and those ideas of paranormal activity going on and why we have those oh shit somebody's watching me instincts is because we
The
always
fight or
had to be
flight
on
in your brain. Yeah.
100%. That's where they say that comes from, is from our caveman-like ancestors that always were on survival mode and stuff. And speaking of survival mode, pretty shortly here, we're going to be having my badass dad joining us. If you guys aren't familiar with him, he is semi-famous in the town of Manteca and surrounding areas. He does a lot of different really cool Elvis tribute shows. He's fucking kick-ass at that. He's coming out with his own album here soon. He's working on it. Very musically talented. Also, he is an actor. He's done a lot of good feature films and stuff, and he's been on a lot of TV shows. He's met a lot of good big names and whatnot. But yeah, he's just a great man all around. But before he was getting into the entertainment industry, my father was a deputy sheriff. I think he's a deputy sheriff for nearly 20 years. And then after that has owned his own private investigation company for so many years as well. And he is absolutely one of the best at what he does, hands down. But being in that line of work, he also absolutely has seen some horrors in real life, and that's kind of what we're having him do today. Is we're bringing him on to talk to us about some real life horror stories. So
Real shit. None of that
yeah.
fucking make believe in your head shit.
Exactly, dude. Some real shit. He might share some case details that are now allowed to be declassified. Not current
Mhm.
ones that he's working on. He would never
Might be some shit we
declassify.
might have to cut from the podcast.
Yeah, no, but maybe there might be some shit that might be a little too graphic. I like to try and put every juicy detail I possibly can in here. But if I need to, I will. I'll let you guys know how much had to be cut, and then if you're a member, guess who gets the fucking uncut version,
The juice.
motherfuckers? That's right. That's right, dude. You get it all. You get all the nasty details. So, as soon as I can get a hold of him, he will be joining and he will be sharing some freaky deaky details with us about some actual experiences that he either experienced himself or that he read up on. And we can also ask him questions about other famous serial killers, shit like that. OJ, Dahmer, all the good ones.
I started watching like the monster, the Ed Gein story, and I mean I don't really know anything much about Ed Gein, so I'm kind of excited to kind of see. I do know like a little things that he like used to dig up bodies and skin them and then wear their skin and shit, and that's where like Leatherface and a lot of those fucking characters they have in these horror movies and shit like that. Like a lot of those inspirations all came from Ed Gein.
Dude, yeah, I actually know nothing about Ed Gein. What the fuck is Ed Gein? And what did he gain?
I don't think he was an actual serial killer. I think he was classified as a body snatcher.
So he would take dead bodies?
Yeah, and do shit with all the dead bodies. The shit that he would do with them, I don't know. But I know he did like fucking take faces and stuff and like wear people's faces.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah. If you like look up his name, like the short summary that you'd see on Google was just like body snatcher, possible serial killer, and then a couple of other things from. I think he was born in like 1920 and died in like the 1980s.
Oh, okay. Did you watch the Dahmer series on Netflix?
No, I did not. But yeah, it's the same. Yeah,
Dude,
same fucking.
really good, dude. Really good. Highly
So
recommend.
far, yeah, I do like any of the Ryan Murphy production shit.
Yeah, dude.
Well,
That's actually where I learned. Get this, craziest shit ever. The same day that John Wayne Gacy got executed on death row was the same day that Dahmer got baptized. And it was all happened at the same both of those events happened at the same exact time that a solar eclipse happened. Like the blacking out of a sun.
you think it's all connected?
No, but how fucking crazy coincidental
That is pretty crazy,
dude?
dude.
That's
Yeah,
insane, dude. What the fuck? If Satan does exist, that was definitely his fucking workings, bro.
Yeah, straight up, actually.
Like, all right,
He's like,
God.
one of my soldiers are down.
Yeah, all right, God, you want to save a soul? Here's the fucking worst one. I'm taking another, though. Like,
oh, shit.
that is insane, dude. Yeah. John Wayne Gacy was another crazy ass one, bro. I'm kind of glad you didn't wear your clown outfit. Otherwise,
it is that type of clown outfit too.
No way, dude. You be snatching kids and shit, bro. What the fuck?
Thought about it.
You
No.
went. You're just gonna go and steal Aries from your sister. Like, what do you? She's gonna come out to the garage. Like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Give me my kid.
Oh, I do like. I mean, I was about to talk about movie It.
Oh,
and,
yeah, Pennywise.
Yeah, Pennywise and the new show they're coming out with Welcome to Derry.
Oh yeah. Hey, there he is. What's
I can't hear
good?
shit yet. Hang on. Can you hear
What's
me?
up, dude?
We can hear you. Yeah, you sound fantastic.
Do I need to turn the volume up?
You're looking fantastic too.
You're looking gorgeous, dude. Holy shit! Look at that Kratos beard, bro.
I was about to say, dude, the beard, dude.
God
what oils
damn.
are you using?
You look like God of War, bro.
What's that?
You look like God of War with the beard, dude. That's insane.
Mm-hmm. Next time I see you, I'm gonna definitely run my hands through it.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, all right.
Let me grab up on it real quick, dude. Call you daddy.
That's right. Hey,
How you doing, Padre?
I'm doing fucking great. I'm always doing great.
Hell yeah,
Huh.
man. I gave the audience a little bit of background on you. I talked about your acting. I already talked about your music. And then I also said that for almost 20 years you're a deputy sheriff?
Yeah, detective.
Detective.
I was first a police officer with another agency. Then I went to the deputy sheriff. Then I became a training officer. Then detective, and then I became a police academy coordinator.
Woo!
And now I'm still doing those criminal investigations and stuff. So for all the big stuff.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, and by the way, this is airing on Halloween, so happy Halloween, technically.
Mhm.
Happy
Huh?
Halloween.
Yeah.
You guys get
Fucking Halloween.
Yeah, you guys got any plans for Halloween exactly? You guys going to parties, anything like that?
I got
No.
invited to a lot of stuff. I'm not doing shit.
No, you're not gonna, dude, because I talked about how your acting career, so I figured, maybe you would be going to like one of those fancy Halloween parties. You probably got invited to for sure.
One of those, one of those fancy Diddy parties.
Dude, you got
I-
invited
I-
to Diddy parties, bro?
I remember. Hey, remember you when you went to that? Remember Ron Roger?
Of course.
Yeah, he puts a big one on every year. So he's like, yeah. So, but I just told me I just can't make it right now. So
It's a far trip, dude. It is a far trip for sure.
that's all right. I don't mind. I got a couple of auditions coming up right now. So
Ooh.
Oh yeah, dude. Hell yeah. That's
yeah,
exciting.
one of them's got I forget what is that.
It is a Voodoo Ranger Juice Force IPA.
Okay, but it looked like he handed it to you.
He did.
He grabbed the bottle and then it came. And all of a sudden, I was like, what in the fucking shit? It looked like, and I'm like, oh, okay, here we go.
But because it is our Halloween special, I was wondering if you had any declassified case details of like horror shows of real life horrors and stuff that you're able to talk about, whether it's your cases that you worked on or just other cases, famous cases, anything like that.
I got all kinds of horrible shit.
Yeah, dude.
Remember my rules. I've seen 1,000 things that 1,000 people shouldn't see in 1,000 fucking lifetimes.
100%.
And that goes for all my buddies that I've worked with. That goes for all the, that goes across the board, and that goes into the military too. There's, I'm a veteran, and when I see veterans, I think law enforcement. I see fire. I think paramedics. I think these doctors, these nurses. It's a huge thing that these folks deal with every single day. But yeah, I've seen a lot of horrible shit. So
yeah, dude, public responders in general are just fucking
yeah,
brutal, dude. Very brutal.
Yeah, well, and you think about military, everything. I mean, they're there every day. There is no, I don't feel like going into work today. There isn't any of that. We go because we know it needs to be done.
There's a necessity, 100%. And people that I personally feel like that's a necessity that fucking people neglect extremely. Even as far as somebody as like a CPS agent, probably seen some fucking shit, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't get along with CPS too well, so
I don't think anybody does, dude. They're kind of pieces of shit for the most part.
I've had, they're well, not I'm sure not everybody, but there's this solid outlook that the baby needs to be with this mother, and that's not always the case. So they I've had some cases come up where I've literally had to go. I found a guy. He actually called and said, I can't do this anymore. He was it was about 28 degrees out. He has his baby, is screaming, crying. He's in a shed, like a metal shed. Half the roof is missing. He calls and says, I can't do this. And I said, what do you mean you can't do this? Who is this? Well, it's my friend's baby. She's out. What's going on with you? Why are you, out here with a baby? And he goes, and you could see all around empty milk cartons, bottles. I mean, this guy was doing best he can. He goes, I have to go get high. I am sorry. And I'm trying. She's been gone for, I don't know, it was like 27 hours. But this guy really tried to do as best he could. Never had kids, never nothing. He'd just go down to the store and get a little, tiny, pint of milk. But he just said no. And he was hurting so bad that he had to call the cops. just say that literally, I'm sorry, I'm not going to lie to you. I need to go get a fix. I'm hurting really bad. So I take the baby and I do some investigation. I find out that the the baby's older sibling lives with a really good family. So we got a hold of the family, and the family said, "Oh my God, yeah, absolutely. We'll take the baby." So they had the baby. So I close it out, write up a report, a child abandonment report and a child neglect, child abuse, etc. And when I get done, I get a call saying that, hey, she's out front raising all kinds of hell and CPS is coming. And I was like, the hell are they going to do? So I get over there and the mom wants her baby back. And I was like, listen, right now you're not. And she was so high. I mean, we're talking high as fuck, like on meth, just bouncing off the walls. And and so CPS says, well, we believe that the baby should be with its mother. And she gave that baby back to that mom who was obviously high on meth. And I said, okay, well, let me do this then. Ma'am, you're under arrest for, you're under the influence. Back then, being under the influence was a arrestable thing. And then so incident to that arrest, I pat her down. What does she have on her? She had meth on her. And then CPS is standing there like this going,
shit.
Okay, you can hold her. I said, really? That is as best as you can do. And so I got really agitated at that, because that baby needed to be in a warm house with a sibling, with a family that was a really good family. And she didn't care. She's going to give she gave this baby back to this gal who was under the influence and bouncing off the walls, and she was under the influence of methamphetamine. So I got a little bitter feeling. And then it's not the only case, but that's obviously, that is one outlook. But it was, I was fucking pissed. Am I allowed to curse? Or?
I was gonna let you know, dude. This is the podcast. This is way less censored than my gaming stuff. You could say whatever the fuck you want here, and it's also pre-recorded too, so I can edit out anything you don't want in it. Too,
I just want to make sure because I talk shit on your gaming too. So
dude, this is like don't hold back on this. This is like no censorship.
Nice.
So you feel free to show your penis at any time.
Cool.
Do what you do.
Let me back up.
You didn't need like about 12 feet. No, dude.
I'm all scooting in.
Why is my mouth watering, dude? Huh? No, but cheers.
Jameson.
Actually, I just killed my tall can, so I'm gonna pack up real quick.
Nice.
Cheers, everybody. But that's actually something I've seen a lot online too. Is just like everybody's like cheering, like, "Hey, I finally got cheering for people like I finally got my baby back from CPS." Blah blah blah. It's like, dude, this isn't a happy story. Y'all do not understand like the dark shit that actually goes on behind the scenes. This isn't a success story. That child's gonna suffer, dude. That's gonna be really fucked up.
And again, too, I think that if you're going to get a child back from CPS or you're going to get a child back from any organizations that has the ability to withhold your child, that you really need to earn that. And earning that, to me, in my opinion, is staying clean for 6 months, finding a job, getting a place, and so that you have the ability to stay stable. Because that's what a child needs. So, you can't just keep dodging all that.
Yeah, I would really wish people would fucking do more rehabilitation and shit. Yeah. And fucking
he's at a loss for words right now. He's trying to hold in his anger.
That's my thing though, too.
I'm trying to choose my words right.
It's like, some people just Hey,
what is it? Hey, what does a hillbilly girl say after she has sex?
What?
Happy Father's Day,
bro.
It's Happy Father's Day. Oakdale, bud.
That's Oakdale, bud. That's Sonora, baby.
I saw that. And then someone told me this one too. So this woman tells me I'm the biggest guy that she's ever had. And then I later found out that she was blind and she was just pulling my leg. That's dumb, but it's still funny.
I fucking love that one, dude. That's awesome. All right. That's an amazing one. All right. All right. You got to tell me. So, because you did assist in some sort of SWAT training, right? Did you go through SWAT training or did you help train SWAT?
I did not go through SWAT training. I did defensive tactics.
Okay.
I was a DTAC instructor.
Okay.
So I basically it's everything, and I was also an ASP instructor, and also a
for the record, an ASP is the things that
deployable baton, and then also
I did not know that.
Just for the record, not a lot of people know that.
And I was also a OC pepper spray instructor, and as far as my as far as my DTAC, I'll tell you what, I got some buddies, Mike Radford. Mario, I got some guys that are just absolutely amazing, and I learned from them. That's the only way I could be part of that is learn from these guys, and they were really, really good. Brandon Kiley, these guys were they were phenomenal. And Mark Putoff, who was the sheriff for a while, is a black belt martial artist that is just absolutely amazing. And him, Steve Traverso, who was my Aikido instructor, and Brandon Kiley, they all got together and formed a new martial art called Budo. And so I got to take Budo also. But yeah, it was great, and because it all made perfect sense in the field for response and reaction, and only the necessary strikes, to keep somebody off you. But it was always very law enforcement proficient. And those guys were, Brandon Kiley was probably, I don't know, he was small, and I couldn't catch. But he did. Let's see, Steve did Aikido, Mark did Kempo, and then Brandon did Jiu-Jitsu. And this guy was probably. And he was, oh my God, you cannot. And remember, I used to be really big, and you couldn't stop him. You couldn't stop him. I'm like, God damn it, where's son of a bitch? And all of a sudden, you're like, fuck, okay, tap out, fuck. And it's not about strength, it's not about size. He was just so proficient and so good. So when they brought those three together, it was beautiful.
Yeah. For reference, it's like Balder versus Kratos. Yeah, that's what that is. Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. So look at that shit, dude. It's fucking growing in nicely, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Are you using oils?
Oils?
Yeah, dude. Any gay oils?
I don't use any goddamn oils.
You need to get some gay beard oil, bro.
You need to get some gay beard oil, dude.
They have beard. Is there really a beard oil?
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually is really good for you. Yeah, and gays love it.
It's really gay for you too.
But it is really good for you. I mean, gays love everything that's good.
Why do you need oil on your beard? Don't you just let it grow?
Not people who are pussies who can't grow a beard like
me.
Oh, hang on a sec. Listen, Adam. This beard you see on my face right now is taken months.
You can't grow dude.
Never trimmed or anything. This is months worth.
What he grows in 1 month, I grow in like 2 weeks, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It looks ugly on me too.
This
That's
here is
crazy.
Yeah.
This here is probably at least minimum of 3 months of growth.
That's insane still, dude. That's a good beard. I can't grow that.
That is a good beard.
I can't grow that, bro. That's fucking sick.
It's old man beard.
Hell yeah.
I know. It looks good.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
All right. I gotta ask. A big fear I'm sure of a lot of men is losing a fight, especially people who have never been in a fight too. Losing a fight is probably a big fear. Can you give any insight or feedback on being in a fight that's overwhelming at the very minimum?
The one thing I would say is when you go into a fight, when you go into a fight, you have to stay calm. Whoever's calmer, and is going to win the fight. People who swing out of control and jump and do all that stuff gets out of crazy. But I mean, I've had fights where that they hit the ground. Well, if they hit the ground, you got to be able to perform hitting the ground. If you're stand up and there's always somebody stronger, quicker, faster, better in martial arts, whatever. So you can't be in fear of that. You have to understand that. And if this individual is better, then you don't need to know how to react accordingly. I might be better standing up, and this person might be better on the ground. Well, if this person's trying to get me on the ground, there's a reason, because he's probably better on the ground. So I'm not going to let him get me on the ground, or vice versa. But the fear is, I don't fear losing a fight.
Okay.
A fight's a fight. I saw a little, I did a thing today. Let me see. I got some challenge coins, and it says, let me get my phone because it's all dark in here. If the plan doesn't work, change the plan, but never change the goal. So if it's not working, you just go a different direction. But yeah, these are pretty cool. These are military, so.
Oh, nice.
When did you get those? Because I actually do remember you telling me that as a child, and that was like something that stuck with me for a long time. So it's kind of fucked up that you didn't create that yourself. I'm just saying.
I've been blessed with. Let me turn this light on here. It's gonna get bright.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, shit! That's a sick banner.
I have a yeah. You see all these? See all
the
these?
motorcycles, the guitars.
You see, no, those aren't guitars.
Oh, the guns.
Those are guitars. Oh.
Those look
Yeah.
fun, dude. I want those.
Yeah. I have. Let me grab this real quick. Hang on.
Hang on now.
Hold on. He's turning on
Hold
his
on.
vibrator.
Coming down here. I have yours.
Oh, hang on, everybody. Woo! Oh shit, dude, that's sick. Where'd you get that?
I'm having
Damn,
some
son.
buddies. Yeah, this is part of the Capitol Police for Trump on his first go round.
Call
Oh,
dibs.
fuck.
Call dibs, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got
I
that.
called
I
it
got
chapter storm.
That's sick.
and I have a badge from the Winter Olympics when they were in Utah.
Oh,
Dude, that's sick.
I got So Duchesne County, my
That's right. Is that from my very, very Mormon uncle?
yes, and I love him. And he's so
Dude, he's the best, dude.
very,
one of the-
very.
He has
Yeah.
honestly, dude. Hey, you guys know how much weed I smoke, so a lot of my memories are fucking gone permanently. That uncle and the time that I spent in Mormon County, bro. Some of the memories that are never gonna leave me ever, dude. Some of the best times. I even got my ass whooped by my cousin to the point where I started crying. Still one of the best memories ever, dude. I was talking shit. It's my fault.
Can you see those over there?
Yeah.
Woo-wee. Which one's mine?
Yeah, I got. It was gun cleaning week, so we had to make sure all the guns were
Ooh.
clean.
That's it. Do you make your wife help you out with that?
No, she's got
Make her.
her own. You're gonna make the work.
You're gonna make her do it?
Yeah. Why don't you come up here and see how that works out for you?
She whoop all our asses, dude. All at the same time, bro.
Yeah,
She is
yeah.
Super Saiyan, dude. You think Ultra Instinct Goku was powerful, bro? Wait till you see Lisa. All right.
Oh, she's fucking awesome. She's a beautiful wife. She's a beautiful gal, and I love her. But you
She's
don't fuck with her.
amazing. No,
Yeah, don't fuck.
she's amazing. I fucking love Lisa, hands down.
Yeah,
all the way through.
she's just don't fuck with her.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you give us an experience that was horrifying to you, that you would say is like a horror story that you would be interested in seeing that level of horror in a movie or a show or anything like that? Do you have anything like that you don't mind talking about?
I have a couple of cases that one I didn't work, but I was working, but I just come aboard as Stanislaus County. and the other one I actually worked. The first one was a mom and dad who were going through divorce. Dad was pissed, and he was rich. I don't know if he was a doctor or whatever, but he made just a ton of money. And she was getting child support. I think they had 4 kids. The kids were 8 months old, 2 years old, maybe 5 and 8, somewhere around there. The dad, so she won the court case,
I can hear you. Keep going.
She won the court case with the child custody, and she won the, child, the support, the child support. He was unhappy. So this is a guy who was very successful, and he decided that if he couldn't have his kids, then nobody was going to have his kids.
Oh,
So this guy took a shotgun and he emptied it in every one of his kids' heads,
oh,
and then killed himself. The one baby he was on the toilet. The 2-year-old or 2 or 3-year-old was
fucking
on the
Christ.
toilet, and he pushed the kid's head down, and the kid, when they got there, it was just slumped on the toilet without a head. And the baby went into the crib. Baby was sleeping. And
Crazy.
then when everybody started kicking the door, they got there, he offed himself with the same thing.
Fucking
Same
coward.
shotgun.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's some Amityville horror shit, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
So-
crazy.
So that was bad. And then the one that I worked, so this gal, she broke down on the side of the road, and they said, "Oh, these 3 Hispanic guys and a car. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm married. I'm this and that. I'll make sure you get a ride home. Yeah, you can't be out here. It's midnight, whatever." And she goes, they convinced her enough to think, okay, these are some nice boys, so this is cool. Well, they ended up taking her out in the middle of nowhere off of Mays Boulevard and a cornfield. And the 2 other guys are like, "Hey man, let's just let her go now. Fuck this." So he takes the girl out of there, and he takes her to the cornfield and he rapes her. He doesn't want to get caught, so he takes a crowbar to her head.
Yeah.
That's
takes-
not gonna fix that.
Fractures both of her arms, are just S-shaped, her skull. So then and these guys like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?" He goes back out. He's standing there telling me, "Just calm down, calm down." These guys are like, "Fuck you, dude. You're out of control." And the guys, so then he's like, "Let me go check, make sure she's dead." Went back there, he heard some gurgling. So he beat the shit out of her again with a fucking this is a tire iron. And then his friend said, "Fuck you guys." They went walking. They said,
Yeah.
"Nope, this is all on you. We told you not to do this." So then he starts to drive away. He's like, "I fucking don't trust her." So he came back and beat her again.
What the fuck?
So about a half hour goes by, and she comes back to consciousness, and she's stripped naked, blood. Everywhere, arms, body, face, head. And we start getting calls that, "Hey, we got some naked lady out here that's bleeding." And of course, nobody will stop. They just call and drive by.
Yeah.
Right. So they do that. And then, so I start going out there at Mach speed, try to get to this lady. Well, on my way, I'm listening to all the conversations. CHP ends up over with the lady, and he said the guy's going to have a stab mark in his face from a small pair of scissors. And CHP said, by the looks of it, he's going to be loaded with blood all over him, from the cast off. And so I said, okay. So I'm on my way out, and I'm Mach 10. I'm going. So I want to get there to help this gal. And just some reason, I don't know why, I looked left, and the vehicle was a red Camaro, red Firebird or something. And I'm just like driving, like, you're out in the country just going. And I just looked just left. I don't know why. I looked, and sure as shit, I saw a red car off the side of the road. So I get over there.
Oh shit.
And sure as shit, it's the red car. Well, this dude pops us. She said he had a white T-shirt on and blue jeans. I said, okay. So get there, and I'm out with my gun. I'm making commands, making orders and stuff. He's not listening. I don't know if he's drunk. hi, what, but he's not listening. So I'm still, trying to have cover and concealment. I'm still moving forward. I get there, and finally I was like, I got to put my gun away, and I took this guy down. I mean, I took him down. Well, because I'm like, well, this guy's got a red shirt on. Well, I didn't realize this is 1, 2 in the morning. On my uniform now was all red. It was a white T-shirt, but it had all the blood on it.
Oh shit, dude.
Yeah. So I get it, and sure enough, her shoes were in the car. He was stabbed in the face, just like she said. So I got him in custody, took him over. She said, yeah, this is the guy who did this to me. So we got open shut. Then this guy goes on the, we have the expectation of privacy. There is none in law enforcement cars. So when I used to do stuff, we had tape recorders back then. I'd always turn my tape recorder on.
Smart,
And
dude. Hell yeah.
So I'm driving. So he leans forward, goes, hey, how much time am I going to get for doing that to that girl? I'm like,
Guilty.
Spontaneous statement. So
Done, dude.
but,
yeah. Didn't even prompt it, dude. Done.
There you go. I don't know.
How much time did he get, dude? Do you know?
No. He's probably still there. There's no what he did on 3, and the other guys, they got charged for some shit too. Got dropped down. Yeah, well, they were in the car when they picked her up, so
they should have. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, at least kidnapping at the least.
Hey, right? So but they didn't do as much time as him, but because they said, like, hey, by the way, this is what he did. This is what they said. They snitched on him, which is, people are like, oh, I hate snitches, but this poor lady, she was in the hospital forever. We actually had to tie her hair together to stop her bleeding from her head.
No shit,
dude.
Yeah,
she was.
Do you know how well she recovered?
I got to see her probably about a year afterward, and she was fucked up, and mentally, emotionally, and psychologically, and then plus her arms and her, she didn't look like the same person on her driver's license at all. So, but and yeah, that's fucking brutal, dude. But you know what? And again, this is 20 fucking years ago. Nowadays, everybody's fucking ridiculous. So I'm dealing with all
sporadic.
Yeah, I deal with all these fucking criminal cases, gangs and felonies and murders, and I'm like, it's just when you get one case done, there's 4 more waiting. You get those 4 done, there's 10 more waiting. It's nonstop, And now, don't get me wrong, there are cases that I do now that I'm like, yeah, there's no way this guy did this. There's no way. There's people accusing people of, oh, he did this to me, did that to me, and a gal, that, oh, he did, and the guy's like, I wasn't even near her house. We had a guy who, she's like, oh, he pulled a gun out, he did this, he did that. Well, the cops pulled him over. He's like, there's no gun.
Check.
But but he was still charged because she described a gun that he has that they'd been dating, and she goes, oh yeah, it's a black gun, it's a Glock, it's a this, it's that, and I'm like, that doesn't mean anything. She's seen the gun before. So, well, just because he didn't have it, he had he had a couple of bullets in his trunk. So
where's the gun, dude?
So from the time that you chased after him, at some point he might have thrown a gun out. I'm like, give me a fucking break.
So dumb. Once you find it in that trajectory, like within that trajectory, it would take some searching. Don't get me wrong, a few hours at least, but you could find it.
I had up in Placer County. I had a guy that he's a great guy. I can't believe how great he's doing. But he was up there with his buddy, and they were drinking, and a big fight broke out at redneck fucking biker bar, and they tried to get the hell out of it. They beat and knocked his friend unconscious, and his friend is from that town, and they were trying to get the hell out of there, and these guys were throwing shit at the car, everything, and jumped on the car and doing all this stupid shit. Well, they tried to charge him with murder, and there was just no way. We worked our asses off because, they called a defense attorney. Defense attorney called me and my buddy Gary and went over to the house right away and said, okay, take this shit off right now, put it in a paper bag. That way it's packaged for law enforcement. Take the, we had it all set because we're ex-cops, so we know this has got to be in paper. This has got to be here. Don't cover that. Or actually, I told them cover the car up because you don't want anything, anything exigent happening to the car. So I said, cover it all up. That saves the evidence. So the SWAT team hit them when they were there, took him into custody. He said, what is all this? He goes, well, our investigators told us to bag all this stuff properly and cover the car so there was so that nothing happened to it. And they're like, really?
Okay.
So,
no evidence, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wanted
No
all the
contamination.
evidence there. There's no contamination. I want everything there. Hey, no, because he didn't do it. And they found him not guilty. And it's like not only saving his life, it's saving his kid's life and everything. And he was just trying to get out of there, all of these small town folk there that really, really liked this guy who died, who has a history of domestic violence and fights and drinking and just one of the brutal. Yeah. So and don't get me wrong, I'm sad that somebody died. However, to charge somebody with murder that was running was fucking horseshit. You know what I mean? So, but now this guy's back east and he's doing fantastic. I still feel bad for the family. They lost their kid. And no matter how big of a piece of shit somebody is, you're not, so.
100%. And, that's actually something that you instilled in me at a very, very young age, even before high school, that for a long time I thought was going to be a bigger factor in my life than what it turned out to be. But it's still good that you taught me it. Was like my biggest fear of getting in fights with people and strangers is two things, which accumulates to one thing really, is just the repercussions. One, you don't know where somebody's at mentally or what they're capable of. You don't know if they're a piece of shit. You don't know if they're drunk. You don't know if they're high on something. You don't know if they're mentally
Jesus
ready.
Christ, you could finger an elephant with that thing. Good Lord.
Right. He's just in there like.
Yeah, like his fingers start here.
Yeah, and it's like
over here. God,
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna watch this, and you're gonna be like, ring, ring.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, ooh,
Hola.
Yeah.
But no, so one, you don't know where somebody's at mentally or physically to the point where they don't give a shit if they take a life. They don't mind going back to prison. Some shit like that.
They don't mind dying.
They don't
They're not
care.
afraid of dying.
Yeah, they don't give a shit. You don't know where somebody's at. It could be a veteran that doesn't mind dying too. You're gonna get your fucking ass handed to you way worse. It is what it is. On top of that too, also the repercussions of yourself. A lot of people don't know their own strength as well. You accidentally kill somebody, you're gone for 25 minimum, dude.
Yeah.
Even by accident.
If you get in a pushing match with somebody and you push him down and he hits his head on the bricks and he dies, it's manslaughter.
That's 20.
You're gone.
Yeah. That's 20
That's
on good behavior, dude.
Yeah, no. So you're probably looking at like 8 to 10 on that, but they're going to say, well, how drunk were you? Well, what started the fight? Did you start the fight? They start the fight. And then it's all about everybody, on each side saying, oh, no, he did. Oh, she did. So all those kind of wash themselves out, but they're going to see, like you're a big kid. You're going to see somebody like you shove somebody down. If they hit their head, you're done. Great. They can even do with great bodily injury, and you're still looking at 8 years, and that's it. You're in prison for 8 years, period.
And then on top of that, even if you're found innocent on anything, you still have every single lineage of family to worry about coming after you for some sort of fucking lawsuit of emotional damages or whatever repercussion it is. There's no way to get off scot-free from a fucking public fight like that, dude. There's just no way.
Well, I worked that case up here where the 16-year-old was driving and they were out partying, having a good time with other 15 and 16. He had 3 girls in the car, and they were partying. The girl said, "Hey, floor it." Well, he didn't know where he was going. And Adam, you probably remember this, where they went off into the river. They went off into the river. I worked that case, and it was a fucking tragedy. It was a fucking tragedy. It was horrible. But 3 girls died, and the fucking driver lived, and they were charging him with 3 counts of vehicular manslaughter, 3 counts of murder, and it's one of those things where you're like,
how are you gonna fight it, dude?
Well, and the thing is, he was a juvenile, so he's out now. But the family, I mean, you lost 3 young gals, and how do you? He feels, and those are like his girlfriend and his best friends. So he was mortified about what he did. But again, too, it's a drinking and driving, going out, getting fucked up, and go faster, go faster. And he literally hit a hill and just went off right into the river. I mean, straight down, took out the fences, took out everything.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, he's out, but he's going to have to live with that the rest of his life. And those poor fucking families.
You can't even live in the same hometown at that point, dude. Like, you're got to be get the fuck out of there. Like, for real. Your whole life has changed. Like, at that point.
Well, and then imagine either one of you boys carrying around that weight forever, knowing that, 3 kids that you were best friends with in high school are gone, and they were your besties. I mean, that's a fucking,
that's a tough thing to live with, dude.
Well, you've been through shit with Brandon. You've been through shit with your brother. I mean, fuck. It's not a.
It's a lifelong tragedy. It's a lifelong weight to carry, for sure. Yeah.
Fucking A, dude. Yeah.
100%. Yeah, dude. Hey, my brother, I'm gonna have to go on to the next guest, unless you want to stick around for the next guest. Is Kelsey, and we're just gonna talk about movies and shows.
Yeah, sure.
All right, sweet, dude. I'll fucking give her a call real quick.
When I was working for up in the hills, when I first started in law enforcement, we'd go somewhere and 2 people be fighting. Well, the lieutenant would be like, I'm ready to come out like I'm
let him finish it.
Yeah. These kids would be fine. It'd be a family over here and a family over here. And are you guys done? Yeah, we good? Yeah, shake hands. All right, good. All right, and the lieutenant drive away, and I'm still. What the fuck do I do now? he said,
get out of here.
Do you want to write a report? No. He goes, well, these families been going back and forth for a long time. I'm like, fuck, I got to get to know this place.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Honestly, like, getting into fights doesn't worry me. Like, I get it. Like, hey, you win some, you lose some, you're going to do your best. It is what it is. But I do fear where people are at mentally, because a lot of people don't know when to stop. They don't care when to stop. They don't care when you stop. Type shit.
If you fell down, they kick you in the head 15 times.
100%. You don't know if somebody has a gun. You don't know if somebody has a knife. You don't know if somebody has some fucking weird homemade makeshift fucking thing, dude. You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know if somebody's a kidnapper.
So I had a
maybe he's a booty toucher, dude. I don't know.
I had a confrontation a little while ago, and guy was really angry and stuff. And I said, he was pushing on his wife, and I kind of told him, yeah, you need to relax a little bit. And he's kind of got my face, and I'm like, and he's yelling. I said, okay, I let him yell. I don't care. Scream at will, But but then he started poking me in the chest, and I was like, and I grabbed his hand and said, scream at will, but don't touch me. So anyway, but I ended up buying him a beer and said, hey, what's going on? Oh, this bitch, this bitch, that. I said, look, the first problem is, if that's your girl and you're calling her a bitch, probably had a little bit too much to drink, because if you can't say the same thing sober, then, it's an alcohol thing. But I'd rather buy somebody a beer. I'd rather just, we don't need to argue. Let's just go have a beer.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Talking shit.
Yeah, I'm buying. No shit. Yeah, come on, let's go. All of a sudden, you find out a little bit about each other, and you're like, this is a crazy fucking night. So it's like, what the hell? So, but that's kind of my output on it. It's like, hey, life is too hard enough for everybody anyways. So let's just keep it simple.
No,
So,
I can get mad, but I usually don't like feeling angry, dude. It just it fucking wears me down.
you get
Being
quiet.
mad and everything. Yeah, and say it just wears me down.
Yeah, you get quiet, dude. You get like all quiet and shit. So I'm like, that's funnier than shit. I'm like, oh, he's mad at somebody.
Yeah.
Adam's always angry, and he's always in a state of anger and concentration, ready to fight somebody. Which
Yeah.
is why.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I go from what your kids growing up and stuff. I remember like he just gets quiet if he's pissed. I'm like, well, don't fuck with him today.
No, he's just quiet all the time, dude. Like literally, Adam's ready to fight, so you'll see him like standing like.
Yeah. I'm just like that all the time.
He's looking for something.
That's my brother Ted. My brother Ted. I could always tell when we were back in the day when he was going to get in a fight. He'd have his beard posted right here on his chest, like
Hold it like this too.
And I'm like, oh fuck.
What's up, bro?
Don't spill my beer,
dude. That's the whole thing, dude. Anytime somebody's ever tried to fight me, I've always been in like a super chill zone and a chill mood.
Yeah.
And so like I don't know why they would always try to fight, but as soon as I would stand up, like not even get into a fight stance or anything, as soon as I get out of chill mode, they're immediately starting to backpedal. Like they want to get out of it. And I'm like, okay, well, clearly you don't want to fight, dude. Like let's take a step back. Just take a breath, dude. And that's why I've been able to avoid fights. It's just I try to talk.
Take a breath. Take that same thing. Take a breath. Relax. I'll buy you a beer. What do you mean? No, you like drinking? Yeah. What do you want? Coors Light. All right, I'll have one with you. Tell me what the problem is, bro. And they're like, and you just completely, taking something that was going to be stupid or could have been stupid and just took it back to normal, just like Adam just said. Hey, this fucking guy's like me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If I can, you're not gonna like this story, but you're gonna like this story at the same time because it really enforces the fact that.
I feel confused now. Thanks.
Yeah, my head's spinning, but I'm ready.
Yeah.
Happy Halloween.
Adam, pass me the blunt through the camera.
So fucking back when you probably already know, I think I've already talked to you about the house parties that I threw when you were out on cruises and like on vacations and just living lavishly without. No, I'm just kidding. No, when you're out, you're just gone for like a weekend or two or something like that. And
I'd expect nothing less.
I threw a few house parties. So like I think it was like 3-4 tops. A couple of them got real out of hand, but they were fun. To the point where like we had the neighbors coming over and saying, hey dude, like, is everything okay? You might want to shut this down. This kind of seems out of hand. And then me and Adam and Carson and just the boys, the fellas, we would talk to them like, dude, everything's totally fucking fine. Join us, drink with us. And we would literally get the neighbors. We would get
I remember we drank with some of the neighbors.
Dude. Then we get the neighbors to join in. It was on Solo. It was the one behind Stella Brockman.
Hello.
Kelsey, what's good?
Hi.
How you doing? Welcome to the podcast. Happy Halloween.
Hey.
Hey. I'm sharing a story that my dad's not gonna like, but it's a fun story. But it also enforces
What's up?
Yeah, yo. It also reinforces the idea.
Wait, are you working tomorrow? Are you working tomorrow?
I am. Yes, I am.
I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Hey.
See you tomorrow morning.
Hell yeah.
I'm burping my garlic.
Oh,
respect to that.
You know what I made tonight? I took like when you go to a somewhere to have lobster, you get like an 8-ounce lobster. I cooked a 24-ounce lobster tonight.
That's stupid. That's awesome.
and then made bisque.
That's cool though, bro.
They made a bisque and everything. So we had lobster bisque with so much lobster. Oh my god, we couldn't finish it. It was crazy.
That sounds awesome. The more you talk about your cooking skills, the more turned on I get. I just want to let you know. But real quick, so back to the story. So I was throwing one of these house parties. This story just reinforces your idea of that, like, I'm super chill and I could talk anybody out of anything kind of type deal. I could talk my way out of anything. There was this kid who thought he was being tough. He had a crush on this girl that was at the party who did not like him at all, and has made it very clear she did not like him. And she was getting at some other dude all night. And so eventually he gets pissed off, tries to fight the guy a bunch of times. I drag him out front. I'm like, dude, you need to knock that shit off, bro. He pulls a gun out on me. And I start talking shit on him. I'm like, what, dude? You're going to act like a little pussy ass bitch and pull a fucking gun on me because some girl that you have a little fucking high school crush on is fucking some other dude right now? And then he starts crying. Yeah.
Who was this motherfucker?
He's just, he was some kid. He was younger than me. That's why I was like, I was fine with it. Like that's the whole thing, dude. I knew you weren't going to like that part, but hear me out. So he pulls out a gun and I start talking shit like that. And fucking, I tell him, I fucking tell him, he starts crying. Like, kid starts crying, dude. I'm like, why the fuck are you crying, dude? And he goes, man, dude, you're so right, dude. Like, you know, like, it is my fault, bro. I don't know what I'm doing. My dad was just not around. I was like, I don't give a fuck if your dad was not around much. What, are you gonna fucking make excuses for yourself the entire time because, oh, my daddy left me? Get the fuck off of my front lawn and figure your shit out, bro. And he left. He just left after that. Him and his little fucking posse left after that. I bitched somebody out of fucking pulling a gun on me, dude. It was very funny.
Was this at a Halloween party?
Actually,
I don't know when it was
I
around,
don't
but
think it was.
it was
Yeah,
fall
whatever.
time.
We were in costume though.
It was. I think it might have been August or no. It might have been Halloween then. It might have been
Yeah.
Halloween.
I don't know.
Because
I don't think it was.
I was on. I was.
Otherwise, it's unrelated.
You go,
I like
shot
it.
caller.
That's fair. But no, there was like a cruise that you went on around that time.
Who's this fucking guy?
I don't even know his name, dude.
Well, we
that
need to
house.
figure it out.
Well, the thing is that house party, I was like 18 at the time. And that house party had well over 600 people pass through that single story house.
Yeah,
It was a
good
Project
house.
dude, it was a Project X party. Like, it was popping. Josh almost got threw out because he kept trying to play Avenged Sevenfold at the party where everybody was trying to fuck each other. Josh almost got threw out of his own house, dude.
But
it's my
hail
house.
to the king, bro. Avenged Sevenfold is right there.
Yeah.
That's fair. Not knocking Avenged Sevenfold, but everybody was mad. All right, everybody was like, "Put on some YG and some Drake, bitch." Like, it was very funny, dude. It was very fucking funny. All right, that's my story, dude.
All right. Hey, Kels, how the kids doing?
They're good.
All
Fuck yeah.
right.
They're good.
You want to talk
Let's
about
tell
their
it-
Halloween costumes?
I was telling Ula how freaking awesome they were.
Oh, I mean, I haven't seen the Deadpool one yet. Also, this is
Ooh.
strange. I feel like I'm going to take one ear off. I feel like I'm yelling.
What do you mean you do?
I haven't seen the Deadpool costume, but we're excited for it.
Hell yeah. I haven't told anybody here about it. I ended up getting a couple of costumes for
Nice.
the kids. One of them is Ghost Spider, which is Spider-Gwen. And
So,
she's
are they
a
going to
huge
have
fan.
that? Are they going to have that out in Marvel at some point?
What are you talking? She already is, but she's in the like Into the Spider-Verse animated stuff.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, she's in the Sony part. But I got that, and then I got, and I can censor the names too if you're not comfortable. Don't worry.
Please
Believe it.
do that.
Believe it.
I got you, bro. It's all pre-recorded, so none of this is live or anything like that.
Perfect.
Fucking, and then I got a full Deadpool costume, and I got them all of the weapons and the web shooters and shit that go along with it,
Nice.
as well as web refills, of course.
So this is pre-recorded, so I can put my balls on the screen. You can take it out.
100%.
Yeah, you could. We
That's
just
what I
blur
said,
it.
dude. I can't wait for you to
I
live it
need
out,
a
dude.
warning. I need a warning.
Yeah. So tomorrow you
Exactly
can be like
the
this.
same thing.
Tomorrow,
I
tomorrow,
need to be like,
tomorrow,
whoo.
hey, tomorrow you can be like this. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Don't even talk to me.
Yeah, I don't want to fucking make any eye contact with you the rest of the day, motherfucker.
Okay. But if it's all for Halloween, we could just whoop and put like little ghosties, little jack-o'-lanterns, if
I
you
like that.
will.
Actually, little jackos.
Or
My moves.
That
I got
way.
moves.
Hey,
Man
it's-
boobs.
It's the best
I
thing
won't do
because
that.
it's the best thing here because 2 of us are flat chested here, so that's cool.
Yeah.
So it's me and who
And me.
else?
And me.
Yeah.
You're not flat chested.
Dude,
Yeah, fuck.
Well, that's
I'm
flat
extremely-
chested.
God
I'm
damn,
extremely.
Storm.
She is flat
Okay,
chested.
this is not Halloween related, but I'm just gonna say because it's super funny. I saw this fucking meme the other day, and it's like, oh, a dude's asking you your bra size, and you're gonna be like, yeah, I wear a WD-40, and he's gonna be like, yeah, sick.
She sent that shit to me, bro. She
I
acts like I'm
did,
not
I
smart.
did.
She acts like I'm retarded. Why? Is it because I am? That's not
Hey,
fair.
Yeah, no,
That's
definitely.
not fair, dude.
I got a dumb joke. Can I tell a dumb joke?
Please,
Yeah.
please.
Mhm.
All right. This
And
altar
we got to
boy.
talk about movies, but go ahead.
Hey, this altar boy goes to confession. He tells the priest. He goes, "Forgive me, Father, for I've sinned." And I said, "What'd you do?" So I had sex with a girl. He goes, "Would you like to tell me your name?" He said, "No, I wouldn't want to disparage her at all." He goes, "Was it Mary?" No. Was it Samantha? No. Was it Carrie? No. Was it Dolores? No. Well, and he said, "Well, you know what? You're being suspended from being an altar boy for 4 weeks. You need to, do your Hail Marys and pray and never do it again." So he walks outside, and the other altar boys are like, "Dude, what happened? What did he say?" He goes, "He gave me 4 weeks off and 4 really good leads." That's dumb dad joke, but had to be said.
Love that.
I love that shit, dude. Are you kidding me? That was cold, bro.
I love that. You just got a new roster, dude.
4 weeks.
That's going in the stand-up, dog. No.
Yeah.
4 weeks off and 4 good leads.
One per week. No.
All right. So I gotta steer the conversation back on topic. Halloween special, guys. Don't worry, all that's still going in. That was very funny. I also don't get a good laugh like that for a while, so thank you, Padre. Today I watched one of the most raved about fucking horror movies of within the last couple of years. That movie, I was gonna watch it because it's about witchcraft, right? It's one of those witchcraft movies.
Didn't know that.
I was gonna watch it, and I was ready to tear it a new one because, as you guys could tell from my live streams, I make fun of people who think they're witches and stuff and do the witchy stuff. I think it's very funny to do so.
Is it witchy woman?
Super gay.
I know.
Literally talking about me.
Yeah, Kelsey's one of them. It's very funny. She rubs crystals on her titties or something like that. I don't know. I watched the movie Weapons, and I wanted to talk shit on it. I was ready to rip it a new one, and I actually really enjoyed it. It was actually a really good movie, dude. I was very surprised. And I was like looking, I was like, oh, dude, yeah, I'm going to talk shit on that character. Oh, fuck yeah, Josh Brolin is in it. Oh, dude, I'm going to talk shit on his acting, dude. It's going to be liked it. I loved it all the way through. I was like, God damn it. It even ended pretty good. Like, I wanted it to end a different way, but I still have no complaints with how it ended.
Oh, shit, I can move people.
Yeah.
Figured it out.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh.
They're both mind blown, dude.
I'm
They're
still fucked.
mind blown, bro.
Hey,
You can release what?
I
You
can
can
release,
release-
dude. I can release all night, baby.
That's freaking sick.
I know, right?
I'm like part of the championship. I should be on the Olympics for Zoom now.
Honestly, dude, you probably made this
Actually-
fucking podcast again, dude. So yeah, I might need you to be a regular guest.
Yeah, I'm gone. You're on, dude.
Hey, you listen.
You might need to be here, bro.
I'm
You
gonna
might need to
fuck-
fucking be here.
You got a fucking gift, huh?
Yeah. You got a natural fucking guest-like tendency of you, okay? I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, that's fucking funny. What-
So
So
What do
the
you- what do
movie.
do you
Are
guys?
you drinking cab?
Yes.
Is it
No,
cab?
I'm fucking clearing my bowl.
I'm not
So I
talking
can
to you. Is
smoke.
that cab or what is that?
Oh, my bad. I'm retarded.
It's a blend.
Oh,
Ooh,
Ooh la la.
I
Ah,
do
oui,
like a
oui.
blend.
Yes. Cab, Pinot, or a blend.
Interesting.
nice.
So it immediately starts out, dude, with the plot, like immediately out the gun, which I love.
I hate it already.
Yeah. No, Joseph,
Ah.
you go.
I love it so much, all right, because I'm a man of plot. It starts off with all of these fucking kids just running out of their house, never seen again, and everybody's wondering what the fuck's going on. Everybody's on the police
Oh.
force's ass
I've seen this trailer.
because they're like, dude, where's our fucking kid? What's going
Yeah.
on with this fucking teacher? Right?
How can it just disappear?
There are random occurrences of people that show up that are covered in blood. They're bleeding black from their mouth. Their eyes look like they're going to bulge out of their skull.
So hold on.
Just-
They're zombies or possessed?
Zombies and possessed.
They're possessed
Ooh.
zombie-like.
That's called shrooms.
Exactly. No, shrooms are awesome. No. Fucking
I feel
so
like I'd be following along with this better if I was on shrooms currently.
right? Right? So you guys know how Pulp Fiction jumps from like person to person and tells their perspective of the story
Yeah.
and it leads all up?
Yes.
Mhm.
That's exactly what this movie does. The knowledge Adam has about witch shit is like fucking Blair Witch Project, the original.
Yes.
And
Okay, nice.
fucking Hocus Pocus, the first one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God. Honestly,
That's pretty fucking.
so fucking trash. The second one is so trash.
So the teacher
Mhm.
is like the worst piece of shit ever. Like I would hate her in real life. And some creepy ass fucking bitch that's like walking all fucking weird with a fucking pair of shears in her hands. Yeah, all fucking creepy and shit, dude, with stiff arms. then
That's witchy. So you can do spells with people's hair or like their DNA pieces of their shit.
And the magic doesn't wear off unless that broken stick is like dropped into water and rinsed off of the blood. That's the only way to break it.
That sounds gay. I would burn it.
Of course. But he goes and asks one of the other parents whose kids disappeared to see the footage and sees that her daughter ran the same exact form and in the same exact direction too. And so they trace the trajectory, and he met up with the teacher thinking that it was going to be something to do with her until she was almost killed. Fucking so Wong fucking got the mushroom fucking brain curse and started fucking chasing after the teacher and tried to fucking kill her. And Josh Brolin helped fight him off, and then eventually the guy had to die. She got 2 bottles, a big gulp, and she was pouring the vodka into it. And I was like, dude, that big gulp's not going to last for 2 bottles, dog. Josh Brolin and the teacher are like, holy shit, it leads to Alex's house, right? And
Wait, who the fuck is Alex?
switches
Josh.
over to the police officer. He gets stabbed in the
Yeah.
finger with a needle by the crackhead guy, right? The meth head. The way I see it, you did me wrong, I did you wrong. I'm going to uncuff you. You can go your own way. Don't let me see your face again. And he gets fucking in a super rage. He's like, you motherfucker. Starts chasing after him. Wong is a gay principal at the school that the lady teacher fucking teaches at. You're telling me you're following a kid home right now and that some weird shit's going on and you're trying to you're trying to like peek into the windows of this little kid's house that used to be in your classroom and you're trying to talk to him and stuff. Wait, what's going on, bro? What's going on in your head? bro?
Nothing.
I
You look
guess
like
it's
you have
forward.
little pigtails right now with your fucking hair on your fucking headphones. I'm sorry. I don't know why it made me laugh. Did not mean to interrupt.
Do not ever do that again.
Hey, hey, that was the most masculine thing I could have done in that moment.
I feel like I'm watching the movie.
I
Good,
feel like,
good.
yeah, exactly. My imagination and your fucking describing of it.
Good, dude.
It
This is-
basically is like Edgar Allan Poe description in a book, but we're listening to it.
And
Yeah.
crossfaded Edgar Allan
Which,
Poe.
that's a
So,
compliment for like book nerds.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I know Edgar Allan. All right. I know the EGL.
Like one paragraph is like 3 pages long. And it's
I know the
describing one
EAP,
fucking
dude.
thing.
I know the EAP real dog, dude. He's a real dog. He's a
No.
and the auntie looks like out of her mind. Like she seems extremely old in the face. She's covered like she looks almost like clown makeup, dude. It's fucking crazy, right? Like
That
she's trying
bitch is
to,
Okay.
guilty.
and Wong's like, I don't
Wait,
think
you
that's
keep
good.
saying auntie. Is she black or are you just saying auntie?
She's white.
Okay, sorry.
She's white. She's white. And she's old as shit too. His husband's entire head is severed, like disappeared, like from the jaw up is gone, dude, like crushed in. And the meth head is like he's just same thing like we were talking about earlier. He's just looking for a fix. He's hurting for a fix. He doesn't have anything. He's living out in a tent in the woods. And he broke in. He started going through, stealing silverware and shit, filling a pillowcase with stuff, looting the
I'd be
place.
pissed.
Stone still not moving, dude. Complete statuified. But they're not dead. They're just sitting there. And it looks like they have a bunch of fucking holes in their face. And he's like, oh shit, what the fuck?
Run immediately.
And then all of a
Yeah.
sudden,
I'm out.
the
I'm
parents.
out. Fuck them kids. I'm
Yeah.
out.
I can't be a part of this.
I'm sorry. I'll call 911 or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not helping you.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm gonna die.
The parents pop up out of their dead statue state and start doll walking all fucking crazy towards him. The $50,000 reward for any information on the 17 missing children. And he goes, oh shit, $50,000. Imagine how much meth that can get me. You motherfucker, I told you to stay away from here. And fucking meth head takes off and starts running. The cop catches up to him, gets him, but not before being stabbed by more meth needles. Very funny. The cop goes and knocks on the door. Somebody lets him in, but you can't see who let him in. But somebody lets him in. And then he's just gone in there for probably about like 12, 16 hours. Then it switches to Alex's perspective. And they're talking, and he's asking, hey, how long does this auntie have to stay with us? You know, like, she creeps me out. She's really old. She doesn't look good, you know? And the parents ended up going statuified, comatose, zombie land, like within a few days. And both parents pick up a fork and just start stabbing themselves in the face. And like, because he has to feed them, otherwise they'll fucking starve to death and die. Until the cop and the meth head show up. Pack your things, we're leaving tomorrow. Don't step over any of the salt in the house. And there's lines in the salt. And the cop and the meth head immediately start ferociously attacking him. And the teacher is forced to shoot off of the plant that was in her auntie's fucking that was in his auntie's fucking room, and then cuts his own thumb. And they literally rip her limb from limb. They tear her apart.
That's
and
dope.
dude, they literally grab her they grab her jaw. They fucking they show everything too. It was really cool.
Because anything that she did dies when she dies.
Correct. We're still statue-like comatose for years. The person that is narrating goes, just a couple years ago, some of the kids actually started talking. Then the credits start rolling.
No, it kind of sucked.
That's the end of it. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's like, I would have chose a different ending. What's good, bro? Welcome back. How was your piss?
Oh, piss was good actually, and
I knew it. I know your body, bro. I'm there.
Stop. No.
You guys are
yes.
so cute.
No, keep going, dude. I love this. I need to. How's my health? What's my blood pressure? No.
So gay for each other.
I don't even
Yeah.
know what good blood pressure
It's
is,
bad.
dude. He said, I know it's bad. Oh shit. I don't even know what good blood pressure is, dude. I have no idea. I don't even know if my blood pressure is good. All I know is that I'm angry all the time. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I need to go to the doctors. Just go get a routine checkup. I haven't got one in like fucking a long time.
Which kind of doctors?
I have Kaiser, which
Ew. Me
yeah,
too.
no, it sucks. It's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. But like, are you gonna go to the eye doctor, the ear doctor, the ass doctor, the mouth doctor, the butt doctor, the fucking dick doctor, the chest doctor?
Ooh.
None of those actually. I should probably go to some of them, but I just
You
need to
gonna
go
go to the
see
head
like a
doctor?
regular family physician type motherfucker.
You go
Just to give him a high five and be like, "What's up, dog?"
Nice. Are you gonna go to your original like child doctor? I forget what they call him.
Pediatrician.
Yeah, pediatrician. Dr. Bumate you're
A
talking
mother
about?
has entered
Yeah,
the
dude.
chat.
I would have had I had Dr. Sumikow. That was my thing.
So-
It's always
Boomerang.
Asian. Always Asian. Crazy. What was the funniest part in your guys' opinion? What was the funniest part of that movie?
I want to
when
see the
the parents
forks.
started stabbing the forks in the face.
That was
Yeah.
good, dude. That was
I was just about
crazy.
to say that.
Actually,
Yep.
that was
Did
one
we
of the
just
scenes.
ask for the same thing?
That
Mhm.
yeah. That was one of the scenes where like my stomach was like, oh, dude, maybe I don't want a muffin, and then I was just like, fucking psyched, dude. Obviously, I want a muffin.
Then you started stabbing your muffin with the fork.
Fucking, I went and got a muffin with a fork. Yeah.
Oh man.
Great time. I had a great time.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask if you feel like taking the spotlight, taking center stage, and talking about one of the movies that you wanted to talk about. I believe we mentioned The Terrifier, and you had a couple other movies.
Okay, one of my favorite movies is definitely Terrifier.
Okay.
Super fucking creepy. Like, we've all grown up watching scary movies and we've seen all the classics. And I feel like there's not very many like modern movies that are intense like that, and Terrifier did it for me. Like, I watched it many times, and I don't actively watch movies or TV very often, like
Yeah,
at all,
you're
at all.
pop culturally just fucking damaged. Yeah.
Retarded, I know.
That's dope.
It's fucked up, actually, dude. I try
It
to
is
like make
retarded though.
No, I swear to God, bro. Like, I'll be trying to talk to her and like make jokes and make her laugh and shit like that, and she doesn't
I
get
can't hear
anything
you.
I say.
Oh
She
my
doesn't
God,
get
she
any of the
messed up.
references. It's the dumbest shit, bro. It fucks me. It fucks me up so bad. I gotta like make references to like Wizard of Oz. The fuck am I supposed to do with Wizard of Oz, dog? You know?
And shit, no, I could not.
Oh, so rough, bro. Her kids get it. Her kids, easy. They love me. Her, nothing. Nothing, dude.
No, I couldn't hear anything. Sorry. This
No,
shit
you're fine.
ripped my hair out.
No, you're good. We weren't even talking about you. Don't sweat it. Fucking. But Adam and
Terrifying.
Mhm.
Adam and I have never seen any Terrifier movie. Can you
I have.
explain?
I have seen Terrifier too, but
He's never seen any Terrifier movie. Can you
I've never seen one though.
So
can you run
I
through what those are about?
I think I've seen the first one, and it's this like creepy clown dude, and I want to say it's like a pizza shop or like a pizza place, and there's these girls. It's Halloween. They're drunk, and he walks in, and of course, the drunk bestie's like fucking with him. She's like, oh, I love your costume, like being a dumb bitch. And the other friend is like, hey, listen, you should probably stop. He's kind of creepy. Like, bitch, can you not? Like, let's
Right.
go home. Let's go home. And drunk bitch is like, oh no, like I love the creepy clown. And needless to say, he murders the employee. I want to say it's like in the walk-in or like freezers, something in the back of the restaurant. Like, he murders a dude, and
Wait.
they leave.
So this guy just shows up and he's already like creepy and a murderer. Like he just
He's
pops
like
up like
in
that.
a full clown costume.
He just
I
shows
want
up
both
that
of
way.
you guys. Have you ever like seen the Terrifier clown? Do you know
Yep.
what I'm referencing?
Yes.
He's like going black and white and shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he just shows up. He's already a murderer.
And he's just like sitting there.
Okay. All right. I'm with it. I'm caught up.
Yeah.
Ready.
Yeah. Like
Go for
in
it.
a booth. Okay. And like just casually, violently murders this guy. And the drunk bitch is like trying to fuck him. And her friend
Sick.
is like, no, let's go. And they
What
leave.
murderer doesn't need to be fucked though? Let's be real.
That is true though.
Hey, it's Halloween, okay?
Name one. Dahmer got his fuck on. All right, go ahead.
Ooh.
I'm done.
So don't hate me if I get it wrong because it's been a while since I've sat down and watched the whole thing like start to finish. But they go and like they get in a car, and I don't remember if they drive or they're like parked around the corner or whatever. And one of them wanders off. And they somehow end up like in this warehouse gig, and the one friend goes in, and there's like a janitor dude, and he has headphones on. Which
It's just all.
notice how I only have one on. The janitor
That'd be me, bro.
has-
That'd be me as a janitor.
he has headphones
Digging
on,
it,
and he
dude.
doesn't hear shit. And
I'd be
he
chilling.
gets knocked the fuck out, like he's done.
What?
And it's like a auto
He's
body
minding his own
shop.
business.
Yeah, he was. He was doing his job,
Fuck.
and she's like, "Oh, help! Oh." Of course,
Dumb drunk
No,
bitches, dude.
that's not how that works.
Dumb drunk bitches. All right,
Yeah.
good.
And eventually the friend comes in to help the friend because she's been inside for too long. And it's in this like auto body shop place. And the one bitch is like, just imagine like, you know, spare cars and like aesthetic, let's give it. Like the toolboxes, you know, with all the different drawers, like an auto body shop.
Mhm.
And her friend is naked, chained upside down by her feet. So like ankles up in the air, and she's just fully naked, titties out.
So she's
And
a
her
freak.
friend
And so, what's the
walks in
timestamp on that?
and watches
Yeah, so
the
is that
dude.
before or after the clown?
No, this is so he's been chasing them around and fucking everybody up. It's a whole mind fuck. I'm sorry.
No,
So
I'm
the
following. I
clown
was
is
making
the
a joke.
dude that fucks up the pizza place guy,
Mhm.
and the girls don't know at that point.
Right.
And then they wander in. I think she was like trying to call her brother or something to do like with her car, or they were drunk. I don't know. Friend, stupid bitch, wanders into like this apartment complex, warehouse, whatever. Janitor dude, clown kills the janitor dude. And other friend that's been waiting in the car, waiting for the ride, goes in like the back way because the front door is locked, and sees her friend like completely naked, strung up by her ankles in the middle of this like auto body shop gig, whatever.
Fire
And
ankles is great.
That's
clown
sick,
guy
dude.
just starts
That's sick.
slashing open her guts,
So I'm
and
gonna do
it's
to
just
Adam.
dripping blood all
I'm
the
not
way.
gonna kill him though.
Mm.
Insane. Insane.
That's insane. Yeah, actually, that. Please, I don't. I
Yeah,
didn't mean to
and she's
interrupt. I
like
was just making
running
a gay
behind the
joke.
cars trying to hide, and you know,
Does anybody escape?
I think the girl escapes.
Do you know if in the sequel is it a completely new set of people,
I
or
haven't
is there
seen
any?
it. I haven't
There's no
seen it.
continuation. Okay. Adam, do
But
you know?
I think
Because you've
there's
seen
like
part
2 or
two.
3.
Adam's seen part 2. He said. So
It
do
might,
you
it
know?
might have been 2 or 3. It was like a Christmas time one.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
interesting. That's interesting. I
love
like that.
that.
I like that a lot.
But we
Alright.
can
Nightmare
save that for
Before
December.
Christmas.
We can save that
yeah.
for Christmas,
That was pretty.
dude.
That
Hell
was
yeah.
pretty cool.
We already
I
got
watched it
perfect.
with my grandpa, who has dementia, and he loved it.
We already got
Ah.
Christmas episodes, by the way.
Yeah. No, for sure.
We have Christmas episodes, but we have 2 weeks in December that we can film a Christmas special if you'd like. Let me know.
Hey.
And same thing with Thanksgiving.
Hey,
What's up, female?
What's up, girl?
What's up, woman?
probably jack shit.
Hell yeah. Okay. Adam, do you have any movies you want to break down that you know that you loved? Anything horror movies, parody
Anything
horror movies,
Yeah,
zombie
like
movies?
scary movie. I don't know. I'm not a fan of zombie movies.
Okay. All right. You don't have
I
any of
mean-
them other than comedy ones, of course, but do you don't have
I
any
like 28 Days Later was good. 28
Agreed.
weeks later was pretty
That's
decent.
the Alaska
pretty good.
one.
No,
think that
no.
was-
That's actually a good. That's 30 Days of Night. That's actually a good ass movie too.
My
30 Days of
bad.
Now you actually brought that up. That's actually that is a good ass one.
Isn't
that's a
that
vampire
vampires?
fucking movie. Yeah,
That's a
fuck yeah,
vampire
it is.
movie, yeah.
And then
From Dusk Till Dawn? From Dusk Till Dawn's a great
No,
vampire
no.
movie.
That is a good one too.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Tarantino.
Mm.
All right,
Okay.
different dog feature.
Two of my
Ooh.
favorite horror movies in history, which I'm not a big horror. I'm not super into horror. I'm more of an action comedy guy myself. But two of my favorite movies that are undeniably good are well, I can actually give top three right now. Top three
Ooh.
right now.
Top 3, dude.
I think we should all three do top three, but I'll go first. All right, give you guys time to think.
For
all right,
horror?
for like scary movies, horror movies, anything like that. All right.
Okay.
I could not say that this is necessarily in order, but these are the top three. As Above, So Below. That is an
Is that the
amazing
one with like
movie.
the underground bullshit in
Catacombs.
France?
The Catacombs in France, dude. Yeah,
Okay.
with all the
I've
first person
never
perspective
seen
shit.
that.
Dude, you would love that
I like how
movie.
you
I bet.
You knew what he's talking about.
That's an amazing movie. I'm not going to do a full breakdown, but basically that movie is about a group of explorers that heard about some sort of mythology about the Sorcerer's Stone. Yes, the Sorcerer's Stone from Harry Potter 1.
Get
It
the
is
fuck out of here.
It's a resurrection stone.
What?
If you guys did any reading, if you guys ever did any reading into actual mythology,
You ever fucking read a book?
no. That's not what I mean. I'm saying if you guys did
Yeah,
any
so
reading on
stupid.
like actual mythology on like the Sorcerer's Stone, it's an actual stone in mythology that is believed to be able to resurrect people and also cure them of things, cure them of illness and sin and shit like that. Anything really, it
AIDS.
cures them, purifies them. AIDS, yes, anything.
Oh
anything.
shit.
AIDS
Cancer.
is sin.
Anything. 100%. It cures their soul, dude. So that's the whole point of a sorcerer's stone. It's a resurrection stone. There's another name for it, but that they use in the movie. But basically, they're in search
Sorry,
for
dog.
that, and they did a bunch of investigations because it's very Indiana Jonesy. You know, like, oh, my father was Indiana Jones, so that's why I'm doing this type deal. And they find a hint in Latin fucking scripture that was painted on a caveman wall, which was odd because like, why is Latin printed on a caveman wall type deal?
Mhm.
And they fucking go down into the catacombs to search for the fucking resurrection stone, and they end up finding the entrance to hell.
Mm,
Yeah, it's
Love that.
fucking nuts, dude.
that's
It's
kinda
such
cool.
a good movie, dude. It's such a, and
Love
that's all.
that.
That's all I'm gonna say about it. Okay, because
Yes.
that is one of my favorite movies. I would never spoil it. So, um, As Above, So Below, 10 out of 10 for me, dude. That's if we're setting standards here, that's peak right there.
That's top 1. That's number 1.
That is no, these are not in order, but that is definitely
Oh.
it's contender for number one.
Okay.
It's contender for number one for sure. I would say that and Hereditary, they're tied for number
Hereditary is
one.
fantastic.
Those are number one and number two.
I
Those
feel
are
like I definitely watched that, but remind me.
all right, yeah. So okay, hypothetically speaking, this is all theory. This is not confirmed. Let's say As Above, So Below is number one. Hereditary is a very close number two. All right.
But what is
Hereditary is about it's following this girl whose grandma died, and this girl's like very weird. She clearly is like might be a little
She
deformed
looks
or
weird. Yeah,
she might
yeah.
be mentally disabled and shit like that type deal. But she's just weird. You don't know exactly what's wrong with her. And one night her fucking and like there's a bunch of weird shit going on. Her grandmother was obsessed with her. Her grandmother told her that she should have been born a boy and all this different shit. And there's all this weird cult shit going on with her grandmother. And then fucking one night the brother was at a house party because he's in high school, and he was called by his mom to go pick up his little sister because his little sister got left somewhere or something like that. And fucking he goes and picks up his little sister. His little sister is having an allergic reaction to something, and like her throat's closing up, so she leans her head out the window to try and capture fresh air. And since her brother, the brother is fucking fucked up from the house party, he's a little bouncy, and he gets too close to a telephone pole, and boop. Yeah. Goodbye head. Um,
Ah,
The mother blames the mother blames the brother, obviously, and is like in super mad depression. It goes on about that stuff, but there's some weird shit's happening to the brother. He'll like see his sister in some random places and stuff like that, and then he'll get like fucking freaked out, possessed. At one point, he like slams his head down in class on his desk and breaks his fucking nose and shit like that. Like crazy weird shit that's like out of his control. That's
mhm.
inexplicable. Um, Eventually fucking the brother is trying to run for his fucking life. He doesn't know what's going on. The mother's trying to kill the brother. All this different crazy shit's popping off, and then you find out that actually the grandmother was the leader of a witchy cult that was destined to resurrect one of the kings of hell. And the younger sister that got her head knocked off was supposed to be the host for that king of hell. She was supposed to be the body
Is
for
it
it.
in the forest?
Yeah, they live deep in the forest. Yeah, they kind of live in a foresty area for sure. But they literally in a tree house is where the cult goes down. Yeah, it's where the like ritual goes down. And so the crazy part is at the end, fucking what's supposed to happen is the sister was supposed to be born a boy because she was supposed to be the host for the resurrection of this demon king, right? But she was born a girl, and she ended up dying on top of that, and her grandmother ended up dying. And during the religious whatever fucking sacrifice type bullshit, the brother is there and is going to be the replacement host, pretty much, is where the story ends up. And at the very end, you can see climbing up the house a shadow that's the shape of the Demon King climbing up the house, and then like one like very light wisp that's going at the same speed but slightly ahead of it, and then they both reach the treehouse, and then all of a sudden, fucking the brother gets like possessed basically by the wisp, and then it's the little girl's soul looking at a bunch of fucking cult worshippers that expect her to be the demon king. And it just turns out that the little girl's soul reached the demon king's host before the demon king did. At least that was my interpretation. I could be wrong. But that's what I interpreted it from it. And I was like, dude, that's a fucking crazy twist to an ending. That's fucking nuts, bro. Yeah. Yeah. It's a really good movie. 10 out of 10. I love that movie, bro. That was really good. And then I would say number 3 is Midsummer. Midsummer.
Never seen it.
Pretty good.
Really good, dude. Really good. I'm not even gonna summarize that one. You just have to watch it.
What's the movie where the kids like are supposed to be staying with their grandparents and then they find out that the grandparents are like actually dead
I've
because
never
the
seen.
grandkids didn't know them?
I've never seen it, but I know what movie you're talking about. I think it has the guy, the kid from Netflix. Netflix's fucking
I
Stranger Things.
don't I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember. Like I
Has the
barely remember.
the gay skinny kid with black hair that's like fucking gay for his boy that disappeared. Remember him? No.
No.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
No.
He's in the Ghostbusters remake
Never seen it.
with Paul Rudd. He's also in Stranger
Don't know
Things.
who that is.
Main character in Stranger Things. He like leads the group
Oh, no, exactly what you're talking about now.
that tries to fuck 11 when they're 11.
Yeah.
I know 11. L.
Yeah.
She's the
Yeah,
shit.
the dude that's always trying to clap cheeks.
The
Yeah,
skinny guy, or
he's in it.
I know
He's in it.
Dustin is like the.
Is that what it's like?
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Fucking
That's
pretty
pretty spot on, dude.
Oh my god, no! Fuck you guys. It's a movie, and the kids are supposed to go spend time at their grandparents' house, but they've never met them, and the parents just like drop them off, and they don't check on anything, and the grandparents are like super mega dead, and it's these people that aren't even their grandparents, and they're staying with these psychos, and they put the kids like in the oven. It's all this crazy shit.
I haven't seen that.
Dude,
That sounds fucking
What?
that
dope.
sounds nuts.
Dude, it's
Put me
a
on.
good
Put me
movie.
on.
I
Yeah.
don't remember what it's called. I was
Jason.
hoping one of you guys had seen it.
No, I know what you're talking about. I've seen the trailers for it though. I've seen the trailers. A number 4, a very close number 4 that could have made the top 3 is See No Evil with James McAvoy. You guys know what I'm
Yes,
talking
that is a
about?
good movie. I have seen
Dude,
that.
that
I
one
give you
was
thumbs up for that
fucking
one.
suspenseful, dude. Like that one had me on the edge of my seat. Like, oh shit, bro. That
Yeah.
was a really good one, dude. That one was nuts. A really good Shyamalan twists in there.
Look,
Shyamalan didn't even
don't you
direct it.
dare.
Or dare if you'd like.
No, he's trying to drink my wine. Fuck off the table.
Let him get
Actually,
fucked up, dude.
just a little hit. Just a little hit.
Dude. Just a little hit, dude.
Oh,
Come on, just a little fuck. Yeah.
asshole.
Adam, you gotta give me one. Oh, top 3, dude. You gotta give me top 3, or you gotta summarize one.
Honestly,
movie. One or the
while
other.
you're the reason why I gave you a thumbs up to See No Evil because you're explaining those other ones, and while you're saying that, I was thinking of See No Evil.
Okay. Dude, can
that is-
you do a brief summary of it? It doesn't have to be as extensive as my shit
Yeah,
was,
it's
dude.
what,
I
like
promise. Make a
there's
comedy
a
bit of it if you want.
family that goes on a vacation, and it's a husband, wife, and a son. Or no, is it a son?
Yes.
It's a fucking child. It's a son, yeah. And,
A crotch goblin, one of
No,
those.
it's actually a it's
Yeah.
actually a daughter.
Okay, it's a little daughter.
It's a
It's
daughter.
a child.
It's a
I can
daughter.
tell you, I
Confirmed.
remember that.
Confirmed it's a daughter.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
It was because then the other child was the son. That's right.
Yeah.
Because
Go
there
ahead,
was
baby
two.
girl.
Yeah, but yeah. I forgot the exact reason why they're going on vacation, but they go on vacation. They get to
Because
this
they're
fucking house.
struggling marriage-wise.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it was.
They just fucking hate each other or some shit, dude. I don't know.
But yeah, they go on
A
vacation or whatever.
vacation to Italy is gonna fix this shit, dude.
Absolutely.
All right.
And the house they show up to, there's 30 people that are staying there, I believe. And they seem like pretty chill, cool ass fucking people. One of them's like supposed to be like a fucking doctor. I forgot what the wife. I don't know. I forgot what she did. And then there was this son that was like a mute and kind of like a little retarded too as well.
The retarded.
Oh.
They really like writing these retarded kids in the movies.
Dumb,
For sure.
fucking retarded haircut.
Yeah. I was like, I buy it.
Couldn't talk. Couldn't talk. Is just running around like.
Yeah,
You know,
I bought it like
yeah.
a motherfucker. Mhm.
Yeah,
And then
loved it.
every day there's just
It's
like
what's
weird,
eating
weird
Gilbert
shit.
Grape. All right, sorry. Go.
Oh my God.
No.
Stop it right now.
Mama.
Mama. All right, I'm done. Go ahead.
Yeah, and like every day they're like the family that's going to try to fix their marriage through the love of Italy. Just notice the family that's made it to the house before them is just like super fucking weird, and they keep seeing like weird shit, and like the fucking husband that's supposed to be a doctor ends up not being a fucking doctor. He ends up being like something completely different, and he was like gaslighting everyone, saying that he never even said he was a doctor. And then there's like fucking a bunch of weird fucking shit that just keeps happening with that weird retarded mute fucking kid. And
Like what?
like they're just like
he's
abusing the
seeing
fuck
shit
out of
or
him.
hearing things.
No, and he's like writing notes because he can't talk, but he's like fucking writing shit like get out.
Like drawing.
Yeah.
Leave,
Okay.
Leave,
Okay.
get the fuck out. He's like
The-
breaking shit and trying to get their attention, like get the fuck out of here.
The guys,
But they're just like, he gets fucking retarded.
yeah. They're just like, dude, what the fuck's wrong with that child?
Yeah.
Dog? Do you not beat him enough or something? And so,
Yeah.
like, the father starts beating him more, obviously. You know, with
Yeah,
that
they start
feedback.
beating him, but then they start beating
But
him
he's
too
also
much.
he's beating the wife too, which was the sus part. You're like,
Ooh.
I blocked that part out. No.
well, he was like
I
arm
blocked that
grabby.
part
He was
out.
arm grabby with the wife.
I don't remember that.
He's a little arm grabby with it. All right, I'll just say that. All right, I'm done. Hands off, dude. I'm not trying to take
Thank
control.
you. I
love you. You're beautiful, dude.
I've seen it once, and it was when it first came out. I was
You're
probably
doing amazing.
intoxicated.
You're doing amazing too, bro. Like you're not missing details. If there's details to fill in, I can.
No.
But go ahead.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of all the fucking crazy shit that happened. But I remember like everything that the fucking family was noticing. Like obviously all the red flags that fucking a normal person would see and be like, all right, I'm bouncing.
Wait, okay.
Did
What
you
movie
notice
is
this?
this?
Yeah. Did you notice this dude beating his wife and kids? Did you see
What movie is this?
It's called See No Evil.
See no evil. It's really good. It's really good, dude. It's like, did you see how he like fucking slapped the shit out that kid? Did you see that?
Yeah. He grabbed his arm, dude.
Dude, that dude looked like Ray Rice 2.0, bro, for a second when he fucking went for
Do
his
they
wife.
hold on? Do they live like in a second, like a 2-story?
No.
Hmm.
You're thinking
No,
of
okay, I'm
Amityville
thinking.
Horror.
No,
That's a
I'm
good movie.
thinking of a newer
That's a
one,
good
completely unrelated.
Good.
But continue because I'm terrible at this. I'll describe my movie next.
Lay
But
it on
yeah,
me.
so the I remember like every fucking day, like it's one of the fucking it's either the husband or wife is like, we need to get the fuck out of here, and the other one's like, nah, we're chilling. It's chill.
Yeah.
And then like shit starts happening where like the car like doesn't fucking work, so then they have to stay there another day. And then they find out that the mechanic shop isn't open or some shit, so they have to stay even longer then. And this whole fucking time the kid's like trying to get the fucking daughter's attention, like get the fuck out type shit.
Right.
The they just like this mute son, like they're supposed to do like some type of talent show type thing, I remember. And like the kids are
Yeah,
supposed
he's
to do
trying
like
to
a little
fucking make
song
him.
and dance.
Hey, show him what you can do, dude. Hella
Yeah,
random at a
yeah.
picnic,
Yeah.
between the two families. It was
Mhm.
very awkward to make the kid do something already. But go ahead. All right, I'm done.
But yeah. No,
And I'm gonna
no,
have to grab
no.
another beer, but I'll be able to hear you. Go ahead.
Get that beer. What are you sipping on? Oh, that looks like a little Bud Light Platinum, huh? I was right.
Little BL, dude.
A little BL? Just a BL?
Little, no,
No, the
BLP.
BLP? Okay,
BBL.
It's a
BBL,
BL,
that's what he got.
BLP, dude.
He's been
Uh,
working on it, like slow injections over time.
Just gradually to make
He's
it
so
actually.
close to Mexico, he just goes over the border every so often, gets
Yeah.
milliliter by milliliter just injected,
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
way he won't get stretch marks over time.
I don't know what she's talking
Or
about, but
yes,
I
he does
agree.
get the stretch marks, but in the right places, you know.
Did you say BBL?
I did.
That makes a lot more sense. Okay. All right. I'm caught up. I just said BPL and I was like, I don't know what that is, dude. I have no idea. All right. I'm gonna grab another beer. Adam, please continue, brother.
But yeah, after like some crazy shit happens and the fucking family finally like wants to leave after they fucking seen the child getting beat on and like some other shit, end up being held like hostage, I believe, by the crazy ass fucking people. And the daughter kind of fucking is able to get away. And the mute retarded son
give it away
finds
now.
like her and kind of helps her and saves her and goes and shows basically all the trophies that the two had been keeping and shit. And it's just a
Chapo.
bunch of pictures of previous families that they had killed and just taken the kid and just used the kid to bait another family. And
Ooh.
yeah, they just kept like fucking killing these like parents using their kid. They would cut out the kid's tongue so the kid couldn't talk. And then fucking they would do the same thing that they were doing, like gaslight the family. And fucking yeah.
And that's why the kid was mute, dude, was because they
Yeah.
cut the fucking kid's tongue out, dog.
But how would you not notice that? Like,
The kid did show him. He opened his mouth and showed
He did
that,
show it, yeah.
but James McAvoy was like, "Oh, he has a birth defect," or whatever British guy would say.
That was a pretty sweet accent.
Thank you, gorgeous. He also plays Professor X.
Yes.
So just
We
a
all
heads
know
up.
that. We all
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
no, we don't.
But dude, he was so
No,
good
we
in that movie.
don't.
Adam, I gotta say, bro, your summary was 10 out of 10. I felt
It was
like
probably
a
like a 5 out of 10, but I'll
No,
take
no.
it, boo.
for myself, dude,
2.5
like
out of 5.
Dead ass dog. For myself, I was like, I felt like I was rewatching the movie because I forgot the main plot points and I just remembered the smaller gruesome details where I was
Ooh.
like, oh shit.
I honestly
Like
just threw a Hail Mary on that one.
here, there's one thing I can say. One thing. The wife of James McAvoy, the wife of the bad guy who was like faking a family and stuff, she claimed, I don't know how true it was, but she claimed to be one of the victims of him, that he did that to her family and then raised her and then made her be his pretend wife. And she was just afraid the entire time to run away or leave or anything. So she actually helped him kidnap other kids because she was raised in that life.
Oh, I didn't remember that.
That was something that took place, but it was very quick because the family was about to escape. The good guys were about to escape, and then the main late the wife of the bad guy was like, "Hey, listen, I was one of his first victims. Please, you got to help me out here. You got to let me come with you." And then they're like, "Fuck you, bitch." Boom, knocked her with a fucking shotgun, pistol whipped that bitch, and then fucking tried to take off hella quick. Yeah, they were very smart about
Yeah, I
it. It
remember
was
they
good.
did burn down the place when they did get away, right?
They did good. I don't know if the guy died. I can't remember.
I don't remember.
I know the girl died. What's up, girlfriend? What's up, girl?
You
Sorry.
started
So
talking about like crazy nonsense, and it made me think Purge.
you want to talk about Purge? Let's talk about Purge. You think it
I
should go
haven't
into
seen all of them.
you think it
I
should go
haven't seen
into
all of them.
you think it should go into fucking go into effect?
Where?
IRL.
Fucking
Where?
Lathrop.
I
That's too close to home, bro.
just
Talking for real
California.
though.
All across California.
Oh
There's so many people, all you would need is California. That's all you need.
No.
All right. Lay on Purge. Go ahead. Say what you're gonna say about Purge.
I don't know. I just like it. I think it's cool. Like the
Yeah, good movie.
idea of
Watch the first
full
3 or 4.
Talking
anarchy
about that.
and like when I feel like when
Talking
the
about movies,
Purge
not
movies
politics.
first
My bad.
started coming out, it seemed like such a crazy, outrageous idea. And with how the world is going now, it doesn't seem that outrageous. Like it could potentially be a thing in our near future. And
Adam,
I genuinely am just like, okay, are
let
you
me
guys ready? Are you not? Like,
let me interject real quick. Adam, you think I hate people? You think I say crazy shit? She says some crazy ass shit, dog. All right.
No, I'm about it. I'm for it.
Con-
What's up? Hit me.
continue. Please explain your logic.
no,
Mhm.
I'll get you guys canceled.
No,
Oh,
because I
fuck.
can edit anything out. Just I can edit anything out. Just say something before you say something. You feel me? So that
A disclaimer.
Okay,
so I
well,
can
you're
clip it out.
asking me to explain my entire ideology, so just edit the whole fucking thing out then. What the fuck?
All right,
Otherwise,
two
you're gonna
things.
get canceled.
Two things. First, just explain why you think the purge isn't a bad idea, and two, Adam's Mexican, so keep that in mind.
I have
Spanish.
Mexican children,
You said
so
Spanish.
keep that in mind. No, okay, so I think that the purge is a great idea, but not like
All right, I'm
how it
done.
is in the movie. Like, don't just let all of society go free for all, but let's put like all of the crazy people and like users and manipulators and like even white collar crime, like fuck you, big pharma, and like pedos and everybody else, go shove them in a fucking place and you can just go purge it out against each other and knock all each other out. And like, who the fuck is gonna care? Bye.
You want
Bye.
you know
Like,
what
I don't want any part of that.
you want to know what
I don't want
movie
to
you'd
do
like?
that.
You want to know what movie you would like that I can show you like almost
You
immediately.
better say The Purge.
Adam actually told me to watch this movie. It has some
is
random
this?
woman. It has Jason Momoa. It has Keanu Reeves. And it has Jim Carrey. All in the same movie.
Okay.
So it has Neo from The Matrix
What movie is
with
this?
with Jim Carrey from The
I
Mask.
smoked too much weed. I don't remember this movie.
I think it's called The Badlands.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that. Yeah, I know exactly.
That is
Oh my
fucked.
God. Wait, is that the one with the chick where like she
Suki,
loses her leg and she's
water house.
mobbing
Yes.
around on the skateboard in the
Yes.
desert and it's
Yes.
playing this song and it's like, oh, there she was.
Bro,
Yes.
did I not tell you? Did I
Yes,
not tell you?
absolutely.
Did I not
love
tell you,
that
bro?
movie. I love that movie.
Yeah, Suki.
Did I not
Yeah,
tell
that's a
you,
good ass
dude?
movie.
Did I not tell you
Dude.
she has a personality to go gay for, dog? She does.
Dude, great fucking movie. They have the one dude is like the king.
dude.
Fuck you.
All right.
He's like the king guy, and he has all these fucking bitches knocked
Keanu
up
Reeves.
simultaneously in like the highest of the hive of cave dwellings, and everyone else is below him, and they get all the food and all the things, and everyone else is just like Mad Maxing, killing each other out in the desert, and he's just like, yeah, no, we're living it.
Did you
Yeah.
did you know that from that movie, the homeless guy that the girl keeps running into, the one that's pushing the shopping cart and is just like shirtless and just random and shit and like poses for paintings and stuff?
Okay.
That's Jim Carrey.
What?
That's
Yeah.
Jim Carrey, and he helped produce the
No.
movie. Him and Keanu Reeves produced that movie.
The one where, okay, so Jason Momoa like has the daughter and she has like the white bunny rabbit and he has all these paintings.
He's the one with the motorcycle. And Keanu
He's always
Reeves,
like he's like axing people and shit.
he's badass, yeah. Keanu Reeves is the mob boss guy. He's the
Mhm.
one
I
who's
didn't
the weird
even know that
motherfucker.
he's in that movie.
yeah.
Mhm.
Neo from the Matrix is the guy
Fucking Neo.
who has all the drugs and has all the knocked up bitches and stuff like that. He's
All the
that guy.
hoes.
That's Neo from the Matrix.
Huh.
How is that not surprising? What the? All right,
I've
It's fine.
never seen The Matrix.
it's fine.
Wait, are you serious?
Dead ass.
I'm gonna throw my
Damn.
fucking laptop right now, dog.
I'm
I'm gonna
gonna
get
fucking
so
burn myself
mad.
real quick.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Hate me.
I'm gonna cut my
Hate
own
me.
fucking head off right now. I swear to God. All right. I'm gonna hang myself, but like for real though, like
But go on.
Okay, but The Craft. Who's seen The Craft?
I have not.
nobody cares about witchcraft here, dude. Nobody believes in that shit. It's
Oh
gay.
my God, no.
It's all gay. Whatever witchcraft you can explain, I can do a scientific explanation for it for the most part. If it's
could
real,
not off top,
I
but
can
I
do
believe
that.
there probably is.
He can do a Mormon, Catholic, religious, Black Israelite, Christian fucking
What I do.
explanation. All right, he can do that.
That's my specialty.
Well, I burn my sage in this. It has clearing
Okay.
properties for your house.
I was just talking about that earlier, burning sage.
Yeah, he was talking about burning sage, dude. Because
No,
Oscar
it was
cool.
really his. Oscar was talking about instead of burning sage, you can just cuss at the ghosts.
Yeah.
You ever heard that?
Yeah, was that a witchcraft thing? Can you cuss at ghosts and it'll go away?
You can ask them to go away or tell them to go away. You can
You have to use
establish
cuss words.
a dominance in your house
No, he said that
for
you have
most
to.
of them.
No, he said you have to cuss at them to
Yeah.
get ghosts to go away. Or you have to cuss them out and bitch and punk them.
No,
Wait.
because
And
you're
if he doesn't,
angry, no,
and if he
if you're
doesn't,
angry and
wait, let me
you're
finish,
mean,
let me finish, let
they're
me finish,
gonna
let me finish.
retaliate.
Let me finish. Oscar's ideology is if it's a ghost, you'll be able to cuss it out and bitch it and punk it, and it'll go away forever. However, if
Forever?
it's anything more serious, if it's a demon, if it's a poltergeist, if it's an onryo, if it's anything more serious than just a spirit or a ghost, if you try to cuss at it, it's just gonna make it angry and it's gonna get worse. That's
Yeah.
that's him and his family's belief.
That's a thing.
That's what he was raised on. All right. continue
That's
with
the
your
thing.
belief.
You can't piss them off.
You can't piss what off specifically because there are different entities, of course.
Yeah.
In your belief,
So,
we want to know your opinions.
ugh.
That's what we want to know. We want to know your shit, dude. You're somehow conservative,
Or you
patriotic
don't have to.
Republican, but also at
But
the
we would
same
like
time
to.
you're a crystal rubbing, fucking titty sucking, fucking bisexual, fucking witch.
Weirdo.
Yeah.
Got it.
So it's very confusing, but we want to get the insight, dude. Come on.
Okay.
You're the first of your kind. Lay it on us. We wanted to get to know
I'm
you
totally
so we can
not.
spread the
I'm
religion
totally
like
not.
a cult.
I promise I'm not the only one.
No.
I think that there's a higher power, but I don't think that I have the right to put a name to it,
Obviously a guy.
or him or her.
Obviously a
However,
guy. Don't
like, if I know, fuck you guys, just hear me out. If you historically read all of the things like the Bible and the Quran and the fucking Torah and Chinese dynasties and Egyptian scrolls, they all tell the same fucking stories about a great flood or great plagues or the sex orgy cities that got burnt to the ground, like
Bethlehem.
crazy nonsense bullshit. And at this point in time, these
Sodom.
continents are divided and they haven't had big boats built yet. They have no contact with each other. So how have all of these societies experienced the same things with no contact, but they have their own cultural scripture? Everybody that, they're all disconnected in all these different places. And basically it all just says the same thing. Don't be fucking stupid, dude. Like, don't be a piece of shit. That's not that hard. And also, like, you can find a lot of healing properties in the earth and find directions in the stars. Waterfalls are healing. Walking barefoot in the grass is healing. Certain crystals, yes, do have healing properties, just like how the moon has a gravitational pull on the earth. Yes, it does. It affects magnetics. It affects the tide, which also all your followers are going to hate me. It affects flows and things like your blood. Like
you could say periods, dude. It's totally fine. It's
X
part of
amount
life. We're men of
percent
science.
Water,
We're
right?
men of science, dude. Adam has
primarily
2
made of
moms,
water.
dog. Like, yeah, we're caught up. All right, don't sweat it.
Yeah. So all of these magnetic poles, and not to be like ultra, ultra, ultra gay again, sorry, but like the ways that the planets, when they align in different places, it does affect a gravitational pull. If
No, I do
we're
believe
all
that for sure.
Obviously, the
if
side
we're all
of
centralizing around this one thing and we all get in line at the same time and we're all pulling from the same gravity, then like, yeah, it's going to throw us
physics
off a
says-
little bit.
I completely agree with that.
and physics
But
says
it's not like, oh my God, Pluto's in asparagus this month and I'm fucked. Like,
well, yeah, it's not an
like
excuse.
that.
It's not an
It's not
excuse.
like that. Like, obviously, you're in control of yourself, yes. But if you tap in to these energies and you can find a way to align yourself, like in timing patterns, and realize like when it's pulling harder, when it's pulling less, or when the sun is in more control or the moon is in more control, then there's different things that you can pull from the earth. And that's what I think.
Do you guys think that maybe there's a god that's just like a sex pervert, and each time that he gets post nut clarity, He's just like, oh, damn, no, that's too much. My bad.
He's
And
like,
then,
I'm
backs
fucking
up.
terrible.
Should we talk
I
about
fucked up.
Rome or
I
not?
fucked up, bro. I definitely fucked up with this one. Maybe that's God. It's just a guy with post-nut clarity repetitively.
That's
You know?
the closest to being godly.
That's godly, is post-nut clarity for sure.
Yeah,
Which is why God has to be a man.
has to.
God.
Has to be a man, dude.
It could also be a fucking rock in the middle of nowhere.
No, y'all were made out of us. Shut up.
I mean, she makes some.
What came first, the chicken or the egg, dude? Come on.
The fucking egg, obviously, because eggs
But
existed
who
before
made the
chickens.
egg?
The dinosaurs. Like, what the fuck?
Science. Evolution.
Okay,
Fucking
yeah.
sex, dude. Sex made eggs.
But
It's
no,
a
I do
sex
agree with
god
some of that
pervert,
stuff
bro.
you said, Kelsey. Yeah. And then, yeah.
Sorry, dude.
I don't know about the
All right.
sex making eggs. What came first, the chicken or the eggs? Sex.
The
did.
eggs. The eggs, dude.
Sex came first.
Go from one ADHD thought to the next. Come on now.
It's so good, dude. All right. It's so good. But no, the eggs came first. Let's be honest. Dinosaurs came before chickens. Eggs came from dinosaurs. The eggs always came first.
Dinosaurs came from.
Technically,
Dinosaurs came from eggs.
Eggs came first. That's what I'm saying. Eggs came first. And here's
So
why.
the
Here's
fuck
why.
makes the
Here's why.
eggs?
Here's
What
why.
reproductive
Here's why.
system? They
Here's
didn't
why.
just.
Here's why. Here's why.
Then.
Uh,
All right.
I'm never
Here's
gonna
why.
be allowed back ever.
No, of course
Oh,
you're
no,
welcome
you
back.
are.
You've been fantastic so far, dude. All right. Here's why though. The Big Bang was an egg hatching.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm sad I wasn't there, bro.
Oh shit! One big old egg. So
That's
are
what
we
that
like the
was. That's what that was, dude.
yolk?
Think about it, bro. As soon as that bitch hatched,
I'm just
life.
hearing. So I'm a walking jukebox. I'm like, one big room full of bad bitches, but I'm hearing like all these remixes in my head. One
Well,
big hen full of bad bitches. Let's go.
that's good because
One big boom.
we need that.
Oh.
Big bang.
One big bang full of bad physics.
Stupid.
Let's go.
Sorry, dude. I'm gonna make some fucking biology teacher so happy, bro. Yeah, technically it was. The Big Bang was an egg hatching, and what it unhatched was physics and life essence and force.
And atheism.
No, force
It unhatched
itself.
atheism.
Force itself, dude. Like Star Wars is force it's
Thank you,
misinterpreted.
Adam.
Don't laugh at her jokes. Don't support her.
Thank you.
Don't encourage her, dude.
I won't.
Thank you.
Straight face now.
Fuck you.
Fucking the Big Bang, all it did was unhatch physics itself, and physics itself created evolution. That's it.
Okay,
That's all that
pause.
happened.
I'm not gonna make dumb faces because I'm listening to you. I'm gonna make dumb faces.
Too late,
work
motherfucker.
math.
Sorry.
No, I'm gonna do work math for my alarm.
You should probably get some fucking shut eye. All right, is what some white people would say.
White people do be saying that.
They do be saying.
I'll
that,
be
dude.
damned.
Yeah, they do be saying that.
They
But
say that a lot too.
They say
What
it a
incarnation?
lot.
I'll be damned.
All right, Buckaroo.
What incarnation?
You know, like all that shit. But Kelsey, I fucking really, really appreciate you showing up, showing
Thank
out. You
you.
were a fucking
You're
awesome
awesome.
guest. I would love
Yep.
to have you back if you have any time. I know you have a busy life, so we'll work in some fucking time. If you ever want to be back, you're always welcome. I appreciate you showing up.
Why, thank you.
Hell
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Fuck
You
yeah.
It's been
told me.
fun.
Have a fantastic night, and I'll catch you next time.
Yes. Good night.
Peace.
I mean, Marvel Zombies. We can talk about that real quick.
Let's do that, dude. Yeah, yeah. It's getting late. Yeah.
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 And so we'll make it a quick one, but yeah. And
Yeah,
say,
fuck it.
I did like how they, it was continuation from the What If,
Yeah, I was surprised. I was
zombies.
surprised.
I did like that,
Yeah.
It did kind of the couple complaints. One of them was like, I don't know. I feel like they're like again starting to try to push the fucking DIY characters that they had fucking or
Especially at the beginning.
yeah. That just kind of annoyed me a little bit. I mean, I got over it honestly.
At first, you're like, eh, and
And
then
I
you're
was
like,
like,
okay,
wow, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, I thought that was gonna be
okay,
the story at first,
yeah.
and I was a little like disappointed at that. But then,
Like, I'm not excited
obviously,
for this at all, dude. Yeah.
yeah, dude. Seriously, I was like, oh, it's gonna be like that. And then what's her name dies? Haley Steinfeld's fucking character, whatever the fuck, I forgot her name.
Hawkeye,
Hawkeye, but yeah, what the fuck? I
Kate
mean,
Bishop.
yes, Kate
Yeah,
fucking Bishop.
to be honest, I like Kate Bishop's Hawkeye. I think she does just as good
Yeah,
as Florence Pugh's Black Widow. However, I do not like Ironheart.
yeah.
Not even good.
Ironheart, honestly, like I said, I watched like half of the Miss Marvel TV show with the fucking Kamala Khan and shit, and that was all right. I never finished it, and then I never watched the Marvels.
I give it like a 4.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's just never a character I get any excitement over at all.
She's not any excitement. They just chose her because she was a very new character who was also Muslim.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
And that's very clear through her own show, and it's very clear through the shows that she's connected with. Until Marvel Zombies, then they did not make any Muslim reference. It was all just about her, which I loved.
No,
Like,
no, I didn't say it was
you,
good.
dude.
It was good.
Thank
That
you.
was like there was only a couple fucking things I got annoyed about, and that
was
was
improvement.
fucking yeah. That was the only fucking thing.
Okay, go on. I want to
But
hear
yeah,
your complaints.
And just like the other one, I don't know, like the fucking. I
The
feel
ending?
like yeah, at the very end, like I
You're like,
understand that.
wow.
Well, what's her name's like? It's either what's her name's fucking serum, serum worked, and she never turned into a zombie, and she's still trying to fucking help Kamal Khan, who's not a zombie, or she's just imagining, envisioning shit, which Scarlet Witch is making her see whatever Scarlet Witch wants to make her see.
But Scarlet Witch would not make her see that if she already had her thinking that everything was fine.
No, I know, true. No, and I
like,
did take it as the first one was Riri was still fucking alive, which is kind of annoying.
Of course, yeah, but then again, that's what they left open ended.
Yeah.
That's what
it's just kind of
the
annoying,
suit came back. The suit went back and fought and everything.
Mhm.
All right, yeah. Riri sucks though. She does.
Yeah.
She sucks as a character.
But I did like how they were just like fucking getting characters off the fucking slate and introducing new ones and shit like that. And
dude, that was really good.
Moon Knight Blade or whatever the fuck his name would be.
That shit was so fucking
fantastic.
sick, dude. That was so sick, bro.
That was fantastic.
What happened to Spider-Man at the end of that? I don't remember if anything happened to him.
No, honestly, he ended up like I want to see him getting bitten. I thought
maybe that sounds likely. That sounds very likely because something did happen to him, but I don't know what. I was trying to remember.
Yeah, because I'm fucking I don't think.
Yeah. But dude, honestly, I loved it. I loved it all the way through. The ending, leaving it ambiguous like that. I just hope that they bring it to live action or something like that. Like just make a little reference to it or something. That'd be cool.
Yeah. And
that'd be cool.
Really, they can take a lot of those what if stories and kind of make miniseries out of them if they'd like to, and I think they can have some good success with them.
Yeah, it'd be easy. It'd be easy as fuck. Except for Eyes of Wakanda, they should just leave that in the dirt.
They should stomp that out like
Yeah.
a fucking
That was
like
a
an
bad
Oscar.
choice. That was a bad
Yeah.
choice. But yeah, dude.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm
That's
gonna
all.
get fucking
That's all I got.
keep going to bed, big dogs.
Dude, that was an excellent episode. Thank you for sticking it out, bro. I really appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem, big dude.
Hell yeah.
Fucking love you.
Love you too, bro. Happy Halloween, man. Tell the family
Happy
Halloween. All right.
Yep.
I'll catch you
Later,
next time,
everyone.
bro.
Peace.
Peace. And as for all you fine motherfucking folks still listening, still watching out there, thank you guys so much for joining the BrainStorm live stream. Thank you for joining the BrainStorm podcast. Hit the links in the description to follow the collaborators or go to my channel to follow them. They're awesome. Hit the links in the description to follow me on other platforms or to donate to the podcast to help us keep pumping out higher quality content. That would be super awesome. Always looking for that. Right now, we're in the process of writing out and making comedy sketch series. It's going to be very good. We have some really, really cooking good ass motherfucking ideas, dude. We got the motherfucking oil boiling. All right. But yeah. So feel free to donate to those things so that you can help us make those things. That would be super sick. Our main platform is YouTube, but feel free to subscribe, listen, follow on any of the platforms that are on there. There's a link tree in the description as well. Feel free to check that shit out. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really, really appreciate you all. Happy Halloween. Thank you guys for requesting this. This has been a fucking blast. Shout out to all the interviewees. Shout out to Adam. Shout out to Oscar. Shout out to Kelsey. Shout out to Padre, Jim Anderson Entertainment. And Jim Anderson Enterprises, all that good shit. So thank you guys. I love you all, and everyone have a fantastic Halloween. Be safe out there. Don't trust these bitches and hoes, male or female. It don't matter. Just don't trust them. I love you all. Peace.
One last quick thing, guys. If you guys are wanting to listen to the full podcast, there is a 4-hour version of this where I do not trim up any of the movie reviews or the summaries. I don't cut out any jokes. I don't censor anything. So if you guys want to see the full stuff, all of the content that we have in store for you guys, if you want the full rundown on everything, please sign up for a membership on YouTube on the BrainStorm Productions channel. Thank you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this, and let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this stuff so that we can make it better for y'all. All right? Love you all. Thank you for watching. Peace.